The Emperor has been expecting you.
Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and you're very welcome to another episode of The Hope Show, a weekly live stream dedicated to 1/6 scale collecting in general, movies, TV shows, pop culture, all that type of stuff. You're watching episode 118. Didn't think we'd get this far, but we're here. Alright, so we'll bring in... Oh, that is way too loud. It's supposed to be background music, you're not supposed to notice it. Alright, we've got David from the 6 Scale Shills. We've got Bob, the tiny art guy. We've got Jim Collector. And we've got Harrison, aka Viking. Folks, we're going to throw you right into a topic because we've got lots to cover. Okay? I did not show this topic to my panel. I just threw it out there. I didn't want to get genuine reactions. I think I might have shown them a few days ago. But okay, so... Every now and then you get troll comments. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. So I was making a reaction video to that one Inart tease that they teased on Superman Day. And that wasn't the only thing I was talking about. It was basically a news roundup, and I used the Man of Steel image as the thumbnail. And in it, I happened to say that I did the video on Saturday and I'd watched The Man of Steel on Friday night. And yeah, like I happened to mention that Kevin Costner dies during the movie. And then I get this comment and it's like, it came out in 2013. I mean, okay. So am I completely wrong on this? Like, should I just not... Like, it's a movie. The channel is dedicated to collecting, and that goes hand in hand with movies, TV shows, film, pop culture, that kind of stuff. Like, where do you draw the line? Like
this has to...
Go on.
Sorry, Shane, go on.
No, that's it. That's all. Yeah.
This has to be satire, given the name of the poster. It has to be. I truly cannot sit here and believe there is someone quite that dim in the universe. I can't bring myself to believe that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's the thing is though, the comment as well. I think if you click into it, it's like they're on YouTube for ages, just don't have any subscribers or whatever. And like, I have no issue showing the name because it's like, it was a public video. It's a public comment.
Oh, yeah.
Own it, you know. Bob, what do you reckon? Am I out of line here? Should I just stop talking about movies or what? Like, where's fair game?
I hoped it was someone being, like David says, you'd like to think that's just someone clever who does this on a lot of other people's posts.
Mm-hmm.
But you just don't know, do you?
Do you know what though? It reignited my love of the word Muppet. It's a harmless. It's not a complete like insult. It's not really that derogatory. It's not a swear word, but it's just enough to go, if this is serious, man, take a look at yourself. And if not,
he can respond to your comment, did he? So
he could. Yeah. So I got a laugh at it. Pete.
Hello,
everyone.
Hey,
this is Pete. There we go.
Hey, Pete.
Hello, Pete. Hi, everyone.
Representing CW.
It's been a dream of mine to be on this show, and Mondays just don't work for me. But and I saw you on a Tuesday, and my wife's doing one of her hobbies, so I thought I'll see if I can get in.
All right. Also, I think you need to dream bigger, Pete. You know.
No, come on, you're a legend, man.
Pete, you have an open invite, and I've said that to you before, but I understand that everyone has a schedule. Like, you know, Monday suits me to do the streams and stuff like that because I like to do it. Mondays are kind of crap, and it's nice to have something to look forward to on a Monday. But the disadvantage is a lot of the stuff will get released. Like, say, if something gets released on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you don't get to talk about it until the following Monday unless you make a video. But Pete, like, you know, I've been on OFAC. I think you're big fans of the C word. So it's like, am I completely out of line here, or where would you draw the line, like, on when you're allowed to discuss spoilers online?
So, which Superman movie came out in 2013?
Man of Steel.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you're talking about the figure there. I mean, to be honest, mate, I mean, if a year, I think, at most, if if you're bothered about seeing a film or it's something that you have any kind of love or care for, then especially nowadays, I mean, you can stream stuff 2-3 months after it's been in the cinema, so you can't even say, "Oh, I can't make it to the cinema. I can't afford it. I've got kids and all that thing." So I think, I mean, I would be like 6 months, probably even 3 months, but once it's on streaming. But yeah, I mean, at the very outset, a year. Come on, I don't care if you've not seen it in that time. You're not bothered about it.
So that's at a stretch, like.
Yeah, absolute stretch.
Yeah, because it's like I don't see it as my responsibility to not. It's a channel dedicated, like I said, to 6-scale collecting pop culture, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We literally, it's our bread and butter. So it's like, you know, you you turned on the video. You should and it's a video based on the Man of Steel Superman. The thumbnail said it, like why bother?
And I think really probably been. I would probably even say once it's been on streaming for a couple of weeks, because you know, I downloaded One Battle After Another as soon as it came out on streaming, and I didn't actually end up watching it for another couple of months. Didn't have the 3 hours to dedicate to it. And if somebody had spoilt something there, I'd be like, fair play. I've had it for 2 months and I've not got around to watching it. So
did you watch it eventually?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What you think?
I thought it was really good. It's probably not the sort of movie that I'd revisit particularly often, but it was, it was a Oscar winner, I think.
I was not a fan at all.
You're not? No.
And to make it worse, like I'll never watch that movie again. To make it worse, there's a lot of good movies that I've watched that are like, that's an amazing movie, but I can't bring myself to watch it again because of the subject matter, like Irreversible, Requiem for a Dream, 12 Years a Slave, great movies, but I just can't watch them again. But that one was I just didn't like it. Plus, I stuck it on over Christmas with my parents and my fiance. It was just like the first 10 minutes were touch and go.
Bit of a downer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Happy movie.
Yeah. Harrison, Bob, Jim, any thoughts? Like, what's fair game?
Yeah, I agree with Pete, really. Yeah, a few months. A few months gives you time to get to the cinema and see it, doesn't it?
And
I feel like digital release as well, I'd say, like around there, because you'll have people that won't go to cinema, but digital release, I think once that's happened, I think all bets are off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the reality is, like, a lot of people are going to won't see Doomsday. I'm just using Doomsday because it's like prone to spoilers and cameos and whatever, and then they won't go see it opening weekend, and they'll check Instagram and they'll find out what everything happened like in 48 hours later after release, maybe even 24. You know what I mean?
But then what you need to know, Shane, is it's 13 years and then some.
Okay, yeah. I think it's completely me. We're going to get started unless anyone else wants to weigh in there.
You love this comment so much that you screenshotted it immediately. It literally says 0 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly. I was just, do you know the way, like, do you ever, like, say if you get a comment and it's like a troll comment, it's like, it depends on mood. If I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna give that fire any oxygen, and I just block. And then sometimes I'm like, I have to respond. It's just like, and I just, it's definitely, it's reignited my spark for the love of the word Muppet. Harrison, you're about to say something, were you?
Yeah, all I was going to say was the way I see it for myself. If it's something I really want to see, and I don't want spoiled, I'll go and see it the day I can see it. Mm-hmm. And if I don't, then that's down on me if I get it spoiled for myself. So
what you're saying is somewhere in the last 13 years, if he was so inclined to watch this,
exactly,
you
would have watched it. And if you didn't watch it, it means you didn't really care about it in the first place to have it spoiled.
He's just maybe just to poke a reaction because it's just
exactly.
Do you know what? He's given us a nice start to the stream. But Harrison, if you really like something, you're going to go see it straight away. So there you go. Exactly. All right, we'll get this started. So Pete, you are the guest of honor.
Oh, beautiful! Thank you.
There's a menu there.
Yep.
What would you like to discuss?
It's got to be the legend in the middle.
Okay, straight into it.
Straight
into it. Okay, 1 second. Get this going. I have this ready. And StreamYard has just changed things a little bit, but Okay, we're good to go. Take it away. I'm just going to scroll through these photos, Pete. You can tell me if you want to go to a specific photo or do you want me to whatever. So
Just scroll through. I think that we'll. So yeah, this is one that I've been waiting for a long time. I'm born in the 75, so from a very early age, I was watching Superman on the TV whenever it was on. This was back in the day when you could only watch something if it came on TV, and it's probably at Christmas or Easter or something, and you'd be really pumped to see it. So, and the original Superman movie is just it's pure. It's there's nothing wrong, for kids to watch. It's just very innocent. It's funny. It was amazing, what they did with that. So, I love this movie. So I grew up with Christopher Reeve as my Superman. He'll always be my favorite. I've got a custom Christopher Reeve Superman. But yeah, I've known this. Obviously, we've known this has been coming for quite some time, and I was very excited to see them drop the PO. So I have pre-ordered the 2-pack.
Great value in the 2-pack.
Brilliant, yeah. Just $4.95 with 1/6 kit. So there's no rooted hair there, so I see where they're saving the money. But I think for 2 figures, and particularly the quality of Inart, I was very happy with that.
Would you have preferred rooted hair, or do you think with the short hair they made the right call?
No, literally. I mean, you could have probably done the curl, but to kind of blend that into sculpted would be a bit tricky. And obviously, he's got the interchangeable hair and stuff like that. So, I think I will probably have the smiling sculpt on Superman and the sort of the more stoic on Clark. I read today that there's a rumor that Inart might now consider putting both sculpts in with Superman, which is going to be a bit of a bugger if people have kind of committed to the 2-pack for the main reason of getting the smiling sculpt. But then again, should they put stuff behind a paywall? It doesn't bother me because I would Clark as well. I've got Bruce Wayne. Why would I not have Clark Kent? So absolutely pumped for this. I think it's going to.
I 100% agree with you. If I was going for this, I'd be getting the 2-pack because I think there's a lot of value there. And I really, really like the look of the Clark Kent and the little, the fact that it comes, the little accessories that get me, the glasses, the hat, the trench coat, the briefcase, the pen, the Daily Planet, all those little touches. The t-shirt, well, I know it's not a t-shirt, it's the suit underneath. But you're right. I think the stoic look works better. And this one here, he looks like a serious news reporter. Yeah. And the smiling sculpt is that kind of wholesome, kind of Christopher Reeve friendly, exactly.
Exactly.
And if you think about it, there's like, if you do get the 2-pack, it's 2 head sculpts, but there's 3 hair pieces. So you could effectively have 6 different looks.
One's specifically for the hat.
Is there?
That sort of pinched in hair like the old
gotcha.
X-05 Indiana Jones had.
Yeah, gotcha.
You could put the hat on Superman in his outfit. I'm not sure it would be the best look for him. But I think, to be honest, there's criticism. I've been reading all the threads. People complaining about the plastic S shield and stuff like that. But I think, to me, from the distance I'm going to be viewing it at, I'm fine with it. I think the only thing they need to do is probably scale up that newspaper, because somebody put a screenshot on a forum, and it's a big broadsheet paper, and there it's like a little comic size. And Inart do seem to be quite open to suggestions, and they have made improvements based on people's suggestions. So I think this will be an out-and-out winner, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is one I'll just go really quickly here because I'm not in on this. The movies, they never floated my boat as a kid, and I watched the first 2 recently, and they still don't float my boat. But I respect Reeve. I respect the filmmaking. It was a very real world feel, and then Superman was in it. It heavily influenced, I believe, Nolan's vision for The Dark Knight, and I don't think we would have got the vast majority amount, whether it's Marvel or DC movies, if it laid foundations for everything to come. So I have a lot of respect for the filmmaking, and it's a great matinee movie, as Bob was saying.
For me, it sits alongside Batman and Batman Returns as the first 2, brilliant. Third one, it's a bit kooky, but it's good fun. Richard Pryor, it's got some silly bits, but it's good fun. 4 is a train wreck. We'll forget about 4. But yeah. So
Like, but I mean, this here, first of all, fantastic value on the 2-pack. I think there's still fantastic value on the single pack. I love all the accessories. I think the likeness is great. There was only one photo. It's actually the photo they led with, which I think threw me off. Like, I think it's the first photo when you click in, and it's Superman, and I think it's just because of the shadows. I'll show you. Sorry, it's going back all the way to the end. Is it this one here? I think it's that one.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the shadow here.
Yeah.
I think Superman works better with the smiling sculpt for starters, I think. And I can see the likeness more in the smiling sculpt. But I think just with the shadow here on the right side of his face and our left, it makes his face look leaner and almost a little bit feminine or something and throws him off. But I do think that's a lighting issue.
Yeah, and I think also when you stick the glasses on that, it works better as well. So.
Yeah, I think that sculpt works best with the glasses. The sculpted hair, I think Hot Toys do sculpted hair a little bit better, but again, it's so short, it's not going to be an issue. I'm really nitpicking. And yeah, the S, I'm not a big enough fan to have even noticed that. I think this is another home run. Very impressed that they have his unique big chest and rib cage.
Custom body, and his rib cage area is very iconic, so that's brilliant to see that.
Yeah. And I like the bases, but I could do without the little ice cube on it. I think they should just have... Maybe done with what they did with Corn Sweat and kind of put it around the perimeter of it, or just a little bit of it, or just completely get rid of it. But
just a plain base.
I even love the coat over the arm. It's just And last fun fact before I throw it on someone else: the people were saying the fur of the hat was material. Apparently, on the actual movie, the hat was made of like a PVC plastic because it kept blowing off, or so. So I don't know how true it is, but
it's fine. I mean, I've obviously, I collected a lot of indies. I've got a lot of indies, and up until very recently, they've all been plastic. There's a guy who's been making real, material hats, so they are amazing. But unless you get right up to it and actually probably even touch it, you wouldn't know. So I'm not bothered about that. And to be honest, there's probably people that will make custom ones if you're really bothered about having a material one. I'm good with it.
Yeah, 100%. Anyone else? I'm done. Anyone else going to go on this?
I'll go. No. Love some Inart. No, how dare you? How dare you? I think this looks incredible. Like for me, growing up, I think my first exposure to Superman was Dean Cain, and then Brandon Ruth or Ralph, however you say his last name, in that first film. That was sort of my first exposure. So I never really grew up with the Reeve Superman, so I'm not a huge fan as a result. But I've been wrestling with myself trying not to pre-order the double pack because I feel like this is one of those that sort of transcends the source material, and it is just like these just look absolutely incredible. I think with the S on the chest, I think we need to set expectations, like to weave, or however you would say, a chest emblem at that size is probably going to look a bit tapped. Let's be realistic.
Well, they did, and in the early solicitations, like a year ago, it had a sewn one, and it looked bad. It looked like a toy.
Yeah, exactly. So they probably tried it. There's a reason that it's not there, right? But the fact that iconic shirt rip that you've got up there is magnetic, that blew my mind. I mean, it's obvious, really, right? But I was thinking those little buttons or the push pins are a pain in the backside. But yeah, I mean, from a cost perspective, it's just looking like a home run, right? And we know for a fact now that Inart never really downgrade their sculpts for the final product. If there is, there's like a 5% maximum. So it is just incredible. It's incredible. I love everything about it. I think I prefer the PVC hat to potentially, what would it be like? I'm not sort of
material
sure
or something, maybe.
Yeah, what material they would use, but there's always a chance that could deform over time, and then people would complain about that. I mean, when you make a hat out of fabric for a life-size human head, there's a bit more giving the material due to the size. Like when you're working with that sort of scale, everything's a bit more rigid and unflexible, right? So it makes it difficult to do so. But yeah, this is a home run in my opinion. Still very tempted to pre-order it.
Yeah, but you haven't as of yet, no?
No, I can't. I don't even know the source material. It'd be really bad of me if I did that.
I get you. Mike said before, like if a figure is so good that you order it just because you're a figure collector, you're doing it for the love of the game. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. As in for the love of collecting. But like, I get you. Like, I was very tempted as well. But I'm like, no, this goes against your whole way of collecting, and if you start getting in there, it's very slippery slope.
I have to have that.
Yeah,
myself
100%. Bob.
Yeah, I've pre-ordered with kit as well the double pack.
Nice.
So I'm very excited with this one. I was 71, so just before Pete, so I was a little bit older when this came out, and I watched it and watched it and watched it, and I have ever since. Didn't it? Yeah, I it's one of those films like Jaws or The Shawshank Redemption. Whenever it's on telly, I will. If I'm not doing anything
just watch
that I have to do, I'll watch it. So I absolutely love the movie. I almost because I'm a bit torn with Clark, because I want the one with his shirt being ripped open without his hat on paper, but I also want the one with him.
Yeah,
I almost want
a
all
triple
three. Pack.
Yeah.
And I would, and you know what? If there was a way, or I would do that. I'm very invested in this one. And
why don't you see if Harrison will order the 2-pack and sell you the Clark, and he can just have.
You know what? There might be someone that does that, mightn't there?
Yeah. I think
I might spit it out. 100%.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. I don't worry too much. The film is so old and grainy when I watch it that some of the details I wouldn't know whether they were completely accurate or not. I agree with the torso. That's the sort of thing you have to nail with a figure like this. And again with the sculpts, I do like the wry smile look. So I'm all in, very excited. Payment down.
Like if Hot Toys do this again, it'll be the Daredevil body they'll use, won't it be?
Probably. Yeah, generic superhero body.
Yeah. Generic superhero body A. What about the Young Bucks, Jim and Harrison? I'm guessing you're not getting it, but what are your thoughts on it? Or maybe throw a spanner in the works there. Viking tends to do that.
I'm a young buck as well. Wait a minute.
He does.
Are you older than the twins, or like?
The twins.
Are you in your I'm just joking. Jim and Harrison.
Slowly.
Are you in your 30s, Dave?
I am. Yeah.
He's put you in. You're an in-betweener then.
Are you 32? 33?
I'm 34 this year.
34. But Harrison, you're not 30, are you?
We're the same.
Yeah, I'm 33 this year.
You have a baby face under that beard. So, and Jim, what about yourself?
I'm 34 this year, so I'm probably
the
same.
Right, okay, yeah.
I'm a young buck. Cool.
There we go.
Okay, grand. So that's a triplets now. So what do you reckon, Jim, Harrison? Thoughts?
It's incredible. It's not only is it a standout piece for Inart, but it's a standout piece in collecting in general. I think. I think that you could have just Superman, and that's DC covered. Like it's that iconic, I would say. You could have
Batman though.
Yes, you could have, but I do think he's more iconic. I think DC, it's that Superman.
What the fuck, man?
The old
Jesus.
style of Superman. I do think he's that big, I would say, out of everybody. Like, there's so many good characters, and obviously Batman is like huge, but he is Superman. As much as he's not my Superman, and it's not something I would buy, I cannot deny that he is Superman.
Yeah.
And when you like just imagine a picture of Superman, that is who I would think of. Even though Henry in Man of Steel is my Superman, and he always will be my Superman, I still will picture the his suit and the yellow and the red and the light blue.
That's a fair comment. Yeah.
The only thing I do have an issue with is the bases, and I'll keep saying it. I just think the bases are awful. Inart's bases were really, really good to start off with, and they're just getting slowly worse. And I hope they stop and go back the other way.
I actually like the simplicity of them, though. You just don't like that. You probably don't like the simplicity of them, is it?
I don't. They just look really cheap. Like just the design of them, like the way it's like almost two bits of plastic stuck together with just a bit on top. I just think that looks almost third party style of base, and I think it just looks really cheap.
I will say I watched your review today. It was very good, very well done, very thorough. Of Paul Atreides, and like your comment on the base was 100%. Like, I really like the base. I like that it's still magnetic, but I don't like the magnetic track system. But it is very light.
I was very
Very
surprised considering I was just doing the chainsaw men, and both
Yeah.
of them they're stone. It's all stone. It's not
Wow.
hollow. It's totally solid. So it was just sort of surprised me at how light it was.
This is funny. I imagine just if I got this and instead of putting Superman in the movie icons display, I put this guy, and someone just comes into the house going like, "Why do you have like Dave the accountant in your head?" I was like, not all heroes wear capes, man. Yeah, I think that's they all look fantastic there. So yeah, really quickly, I'm just going to go through some of these comments and check in on people before it gets crazy. We got 34 people watching live. We had like 40 something earlier on, but maybe people just dipped out because they knew we were going to spoil the 1978 movie Superman. As usual, folks, the pinned comment is the link to become a channel member. Shout out to all the channel members, troopers, and commanders. It is very much appreciated, and no obligation, but it is greatly appreciated. We have got 6 Guys Shills, we've got Robocop 8588, we've got Bob the Tiny Art Guy, we got TJ Mike, thanks very much for being here, we got Doc Bat, we got Ermin, we have got Gabriel as well, we've got Vita, aka her geeky side, thanks very much. Of course, we got Viking Collectibles, we got Jim Collector, just ready to slap someone there with that blue mod wrench, behave yourselves. We've got Ryan, thanks very much for being here, we got Ryan Smith, we got Dave number, which Dave number is this?
4.
Is he 1 or 2?
4.
1.
He's calling you 2 because Dave was here first. Well, when he was in the... Well, no, I'll leave between yourselves, guys. I'll leave between yourselves. Blue Tattoo is here. Thanks very much for being here. Another person who's a fan of the word Muppet. Brilliant. Great to see. We have got... I'm just scrolling down, make sure I don't miss anyone. We've got Collector Joey. Thanks very much for being here. Good to see you. We have got also... There's a good few comments. We got Dream and Visions. Thanks very much for being here. I think we're nearly getting to the end of them then. Flat White Pages. Giving a shout out to OFAC. Good stuff. You're a man of the people, Pete.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so Collector Joy, yeah, another fan of the word Muppet. It's harmless. It's a harmless little bit of a kickback. Dogito, thanks so much for being here as well. And I think we're nearly up to date here. We've got... Hunter Review, and was it G-Dun? Spent years hunting down the Hot Toys figure, but it was always so pricey. So this was a no-brainer. Pre-ordered as soon as I could. Excellent stuff. That's a success story. That's what we really like to hear. Oh my God, is this actually you, Peter?
Yeah.
Blazins. Is that let's get this party started? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bunch of what would you call them? Chavs.
Yeah.
That's that was funny, man, with all the jackets and stuff. Yeah. We got Moose Stream in the house, another channel member. We have got, and now we're up to date. Look at that. Super. All right, here we go. Okay. We got a lot to talk about. 46 people in the house. Excellent stuff. Go on, Dave.
J&D. Because everyone loves J&D.
Straight into J&D.
Oh,
We do.
Everyone's going straight for dessert and there's no warm-up here. All right. So, Dave, this is going to shock you.
Oh.
This has my attention.
Okay.
I'm going to scroll through these photos. You can work away. Tell me if you want to go into a certain photo or whatever.
Cool.
Like, you can talk. I'm waiting for you to speak.
Are you sharing the photos?
No. You're going to describe them. That'll be a
I'm
much better live stream for everyone. Sorry. Apologies.
I mean, there you go. It just looks incredible. I still need to sit down and actually do some comparisons before I do the stream on Saturday, but I stand firm that this is the same sculpt that I've got in the purple suit up here with different paint apps. I'm 96% sure that it is. Although this does look absolutely phenomenal. This was like an instant pre-order for me. I thought there was a limited edition of 99 for some reason. I must have read that somewhere.
I was going to ask you, was it 17 or 18 of these they've put up for pre-order?
Well, yeah. Yeah, this was instant for me. It just looks phenomenal. I mean, your two options now with the Bank Robber Joker is to buy backwards and get one of the older ones, buy the Artisan, which in my opinion, the sculpt is pretty poor. I don't think it looks like Heath Ledger at all. But this is the one. You wouldn't put that mask on it though, would you? Let's be realistic. No. I think this comes out around 709 from Kit. And I think while that is a lot to slam down on one figure. We're now to the realm of like 450, 400 with Hot Toys and Inart. I mean, an extra 250 to 300 for a fully rooted silicone sculpt. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is next level stuff. And I'd be intrigued, Shane, to see if you pick this one up, because I think for the Bank Robber Joker, whether you love or hate J&D, they are a very Marmite company at the moment. This will be the definitive Bank Robber Joker, 100%.
Yeah, I disagree with a few things you said. I do see the likeness of Heath Ledger in the Hot Toys one, the sculpted and the artisan. So we're not going to see eye to eye on that. But we will more than likely see eye to eye on. Well, there's no more than likely. The rooted hair on this will be superior. There's no question. I think the likeness is probably better in this. I think this is the best 1/6 scale licensed Heath Ledger that I've seen. I have seen customs that would give it a run for its money, but
100%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and like, I kind of I watched a show with Ben on it, and I'm kind of on say Ben's perspective on it. Like the J&D journey was, I had the credit card out. I wanted to see what they could do. I saw the Type A, Type B, Type C. I was immediately put off by the smirking sculpt. The neutral sculpt I wasn't sold on. Then they released it. It was a shit show. But they did recall them. They did recall them. And I think when it came back out, it did improve. But I still... I can see... Obviously, I can see the likeness of Heath Ledger on the neutral sculpt. I do think this one is better. I don't know if it's the same sculpt, but whatever they've done, I think this is superior. Maybe it is just paint apps. I think it's the lip area that throws me off of the neutral J&D purple. It's just, I know he has a prosthetic. I know his mouth is supposed to be swollen, but I think they've maybe overdone that a little bit. It still looks good, but this one, I'm not good. I can't deny this looks epic. The likeness, the paint applications, the punched in rooted hair, the volume of the hair is a big thing for me. That's what I think the artisan. That's why I really didn't like the hair on the artisan Joker and a lot of the artisan figures by Hot Toys. If you look at the volume here, there's the silhouette on some of the Hot Toys ones are so big. There's like too much hair.
80s,
whereas I just the silhouette there, if that was black and white image, they've absolutely nailed his nose. Such a weird thing to say, but he has that nose and the ears as well. He's kind of small ears. I rewatched this movie on Friday or something like that, and just took a notion. I usually rewatch the trilogy once a year, but I took a notion and watched it. I was like, and this scene, just the opening scene. I'm not gonna lie, Dave. I have reached out to Line Rock, so watch this space. Even the crumpled suit, like I do believe that's screen accurate, and they've done a great job with the posing, because posing can make a fantastic figure and make it look crap.
The only thing I would say with the suit right now is that the lining internally is purple when it shouldn't be. I don't think the lining is purple in that scene in the film, but that's a nitpick. But Shane,
I didn't even notice that. What picture?
There is a picture here.
Oh, there. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
But if you do get this in hand, and I mean, it's something that if I heard someone say, "I go, you're just glazing," but the original purple suit Joker. I wasn't sold on the pictures, but I stuck the money on it anyway, just because I really wanted an amazing Heath Ledger Joker. And when I got it in hand, I was like, yeah, you know what, this is 100% Heath Ledger. It's a real cop-out to say the figure doesn't photograph well, but I think that original Joker just doesn't. But no, this is, I think.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's and obviously that one we've spoke about this before. That's something that I've never. I see sometimes, not talking about you or J&D, but like I have seen a lot of people who, like, there's a figure that's clearly bad. Let's say like I don't know, what was a
Mace
noticeably perfect example. Thank you. And people who like diehard prequel fans who don't want to admit they didn't really stick the land in here will say, oh, it looks so much better in hand, but like a lot of people. Pardon?
It doesn't. I've had it in hand.
Okay. So like when we have like 4K cameras and we've got like so many different content creators and reviewers, and amazing photographers, and you absorb, like, because if you're going to put money down, we all do. We watch all the reviews, you watch all the shorts, you watch see all the vlogger photos. It's so rare that I'm like, okay, this figure's terrible, and then I get it in hand and go, oh my god, it's great. That's never happened to me. Marginal, yeah, but like, so maybe it is the silicone, so I don't know, weight photographs or something like that. Someone else said that point as well. I think it might have been Evil Sneaker, but yeah, look, it does have my attention. I will say one thing where the Hot Toys beats this. They include, even on the Artisan one, a mask that they can hold, a completely unmasked Artisan full head of hair, and then they have a masked sculpt with the Artisan hair out the back. And that would be such a good inclusion, because if I like, this is crazy money, and then if I was to get this, the thought of putting a mask on it and potentially chipping the paint, like, I pass on a lot of things. I like. I pass on like.
Is it a soft mask like the real one would be, or is it a hard?
I don't know.
Not
I
sure.
don't know. I don't think I'd risk it. I think one of the first photos. There's some great poses on this.
I'd be more worried about paint transfer, I think, from the mask on the sculpt.
Yeah. There's some great posing in that. They were really natural poses, like and from the movie, the Check It or Watch. There was one of these. I don't know what one it was, but it was like one of these.
Yeah, see that sculpt. If you go back a couple to the right, Shane, that doesn't look like the same sculpt on that purple suit.
I was going to say, it looks a lot worse in this photo.
Yeah, I don't like the look of it here, and that's what worries me.
It doesn't even look like the sculpt that I've got. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
This is what I think the one that you have looks like, David. Like, I just assumed it was that.
I mean, if you look at around
in there, if you want to be wrong, that's okay.
It's around the mouth there, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not even the sculpt that I've got. I don't know what sculpt that is. That looks nothing like the original. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But Shane, one thing I will say, if you do get that bank robber in hand, the thinning of the hair will blow your mind. It's something that Inart have sort of captured sometimes, because Jim, you've got the Pennywise, right? The thinning of the hair, like in the Widow's Peak, is just, I don't know how they did that. It's incredible, but they did it. But yeah, the realism of the hair implantation on the joke is just phenomenal. It really is. It's
actually rooted, isn't it? It's not glued.
It's punched into the silicone.
Yeah.
So Dave has this on lock. Sorry, that's misleading. I was going to flick onto it. Dave has this one on lock. He's got it pre-ordered down. I am tempted. Who else wants to talk there? I know, Pete, you're just dying to talk about another Heath Ledger joke. Right? Can you just control yourself for 2 minutes, Pete? Go on, you can go.
No, all I'll say is, objectively, I can't deny it looks absolutely fantastic, and it will be killer if you get it. But I'll make it quite clear. I enjoy the Nolan films, but I don't collect from them, and they don't have the same kind of sort of pull for some of you guys. But why is there a picture with him without the head sculpt on?
Because you can buy
a clothing set.
Yeah, just a clothing set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much is that without the head?
I think it's it's less than half the price. I think because it's the head sculpt is what you're paying.
They're giving you the option to swap it out if you've already got one, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'll actually get that price for 1/6 kit there while someone else is speaking. So
okay.
Are you done, or does someone else want to go in? Or
no, I'm done.
Cool. Harrison, any thoughts?
I cannot deny that it's amazing. It is definitely the best Joker I've seen. But the way I see it is you're buying a £500-600 head and then £100-200 body. Like that, the body is like, especially, and this is my personal, I'm not a huge Ledger fan, but I would say this is his least iconic look, is the bank one. I would say, like, when you think of him, it's the purple coat.
What the fuck, man?
Why am I friends with this guy? I just don't know.
I do enjoy it, but it's just I won't go too deep. I'll end up getting banned.
No, keep going. That's what we're here. We don't want an echo chamber. I have to say it. If you think it, you have to say it. Well, actually, no, that's terrible.
I really like him. I do really like him. But I do think The Dark Knight is just a little bit overrated. Just
chill out, dickwad.
I've got loads more to come.
Yeah, just a
my wine gun,
little
Harrison.
bit.
Harrison.
Oh god.
But it is good. It is really good. But I personally like, even for a character I really, really loved, I don't think I could spend that amount on one figure. I just don't.
That's
not
that's
for
fair.
not for
That's
this,
fair.
especially because like I know, David, you said, well, you know, Hot Toys and Inart are getting to that sort of level, but it's like, but what you get with those, especially like Inart,
Yeah.
like for example, Gimli, you get all the metal axes, the really nice display base, the really elegant clothing, the full rooted beard, the hair, the plaits. Like there's so much that goes into it. I feel like that is almost worth that sort of money, whereas this is almost double, but you're not getting the same for that money.
Inart, I think, are hitting that sweet spot in terms of an optimum price per value nexus.
Yeah.
I think they're hitting the nexus
Definitely.
between value.
I think if J&D could
quality.
just get a little bit more down, I think a lot more people would be straight on it, just like David was. But I think if it was just a little bit lower, people would go, no, you know what, I'll get that now. Even I would be tempted for more J&D. If it was a character I really enjoyed, I would be
fair.
tempted if it was a little bit lower.
We're just going to move over Bob then.
Yeah, absolutely amazing looking figure. Can't disagree at all with that. For me, I do want one of these. I did have the original, the original Hot Toys one that just wouldn't stand up. Basically, it was every time you tried to pose him, he just sort of started breakdancing because it was just so loose.
As in the MMS 67 or 68. I had,
old, wasn't it?
yeah. It was like the very first one was, I think.
Yeah,
Going
I
back
might
to the
pick up. I don't know. I might pick up the Hot Toys one. The thing is, for me, the iconic, for my personal favourite pose of this is the one where he's got his back to us. So I'm kind of thinking then, well, I can get away with a lesser impressive figure from the front. So if I just want to pose it like that, like that,
You could get a
But- and I
1.0 of this, but it would have sculpted hair.
Yeah, and I also think I will try somehow and light it from the other side as well, so that you get this silhouette type thing. So, food for thought for me. I won't get this figure. It is another level. Totally agree. It's just a level I can't reach at the moment. But yeah, I just can't wait to see it in hand if some of you guys get it.
I think food for thought on this one as well. Maybe no one else in the world cares. Maybe it's just me. But with the J&D stuff, because it's all seamless and it's silicone, there's a mechanism in the neck, or the joint in the neck can really achieve like that hunched over neck.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And that's something that none of the others can do. And I'm just a bit of a geek for that sort of stuff. So
it is all about the hunch with this look, isn't it?
Yeah, it gives you, because you can really get his neck, like his head down. But you can do that with the Hot Toys. Tilt, isn't it?
Can I spend that much on a figure and face him towards the back?
Just turn it around. Yeah, makes sense.
I could have him on a rotating thing, I suppose, couldn't I? Like
Yeah,
one of those, you can get those
Or
little
stick a mirror.
USB.
Or a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Bit of blue tack on his feet, just spinning around.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to get creative. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. Yeah.
And Jim, what do you think?
Oh my goodness, I wasn't
Jump
expecting
scare,
that.
everyone. Sorry about that.
Right up his nostrils there.
That's it. Everyone's left now. I think if the purple Joker had looked like this, I probably would have been in on the lowest tier of that one. But because it's not the purple coat, I'm not as interested. But that head sculpt does look really good. And if David's right, and that is kind of what his one looks like a quality, like in hand, then that makes a potential requisition of the purple coat one down the line, if I ever find it for a cheap price, pretty good. Because I would then, I feel like you should, because I would sell the inner one at this point and then use that fund to kind of upgrade this. Obviously it wouldn't cover it, but I'd be tempted, just because I'd love that.
It was
perfect
lay the
version.
foundations for it.
Exactly, because the Inart one's excellent, and I didn't think the Hot Toys one, I thought the likeness was weaker in the Hot Toys one, but
We get. Oh, is it going to work?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it.
There we go.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Can you use the
Just got
zoom
some focus
function?
on
Do you
you,
know, could
David.
you zoom in and then put it
Actually,
up
yeah, you know what? I could do that. Give me a second. Might not look quite as good, but I'll give it a go. Oh, he's sticking to my microphone as well. That's useful.
Very cool.
Yeah, the quality is diminishing, unfortunately. That's terrible. What's
Focus on
going
your
on?
eyeball now.
My camera's usually pretty good
Yeah,
at
it's
this. Give me a
focusing up.
second.
I can see Paul behind him.
Legolas.
This isn't working.
Aragorn. Yeah.
I could see Paul.
Yep, I can see all
What's going
the
on?
see the
Oh my
Inart as well.
goodness. Nothing.
It's
oh,
so good. It's oh my
Should have just left it and zoomed in.
yeah,
Nothing is working. That
There we go. Yeah.
it does look good. I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, the bank robber one looks better. But I can see what you mean. It does look like it's the same sculpt with different paint apps, though. I can see that. I think.
And that's the. I don't know if you can see it in the coat, but the famous slouch of the neck at the back there. I love it. I think it's amazing. I appreciate that a lot of people don't know.
So
I
we've
would have
got
to
like
sacrifice
one
some
person
other
who's
perks to
pre-ordered,
it.
one person who's keen, and then other people who are kind of like, if it was reduced down a bit or something like that, possibly. All right, so I'm actually there's a natural segue we encountered there because we mentioned Inart and we were talking about value. I made a video the other day and it was just Inart, are they too expensive? And what I did was I went onto Inart's site and I harvested all of the pay in full prices. So what you're looking at is all Inart figures that are on their website now, that have not been released yet. They're all 1/6 scale. They didn't do anything with 1/12 scale or anything like that. So just 1/6 scale. They have not been released, and took the pay in full price from most expensive on the top left, 539. Although that is one of the best values because 2-pack, to least expensive down to 240. I think she's the fourth sister. Would that be right? So they are Inart prices from the website. They're not kit. I understand that not of all these are licensed worldwide, but if you look at the ones with the white W in the top right hand corner, like the Terminator, Michael Jackson, and the Walking Dead figures, they are available for worldwide. You could have bought them direct from Inart and they'll ship them to your door. The yellow prices are ones that are free shipping eligible if you paid in full. So for example, the Daryl there on the second row is available for worldwide. You could have bought it directly from Inart for $4.12, and as it's yellow, that means that's $4.12 completely shipped. Now customs, that's depending on where you are. Whereas if you look at something, the Wonder Woman and all the DC, the Wonder Woman on the bottom left that's $365 if you paid in full. It's not available worldwide, and they don't offer free shipping even if you are in an area where you could order it. So the trump card here to me was the Terminator in the top right, because at the time, if you paid in full, there was a $4 code as well, but like, you know, $4, who cares? But like, so I'm not even going to include that. So 426, it's available worldwide, and it's a 2-pack. I think that's the best value on the site personally. Whether you like the character or not, whether you're getting or not, that's what, $213 for an Inart figure. That's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the argument for, I did the maths on it as well with one or two of them. I just used the Ben Affleck one, because there's a BVS Ben Affleck that they just put up for pre-order, and then I found the BVS 2.0, which that is a fair comparison. Like that figure did not come out 5 years ago. It came out last year. It's not even a year old. That is a fair comparison. But then I went on to Kit and found the prices and stuff like that. And all in all, there's not much of a difference between the Deluxe and the Inart BVS. Really, it might be maybe $50 to $70, I think, all in. But that $50 to $70 will get you, I believe, more quality. The gap is not that big. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw it out there, folks. If you want to have any comments there before we move on to the next topic, anything you want to say?
I think.
Comment.
Go on, Jim.
I think the fourth sister is an insane price, and I think David and Harrison should probably add it to their Wukong collections.
No, I only want the
That's my
monkeys and the
comment.
piggies. I don't want anything else.
I have
Clip
been
that.
tempted. I have been very tempted to get her as well, just because I love Wukong.
Do it, man. It's a really good price, just like that figure we picked up this week.
Yeah, that was a crazy price.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What was
I
that?
think
What was the
It
what
was,
did you pick up this week?
it was Iconic Studios Battle Damaged Ryu. It was
Oh,
on
right.
eBay
Oh,
for
yeah.
like a stupid. I got like 110. I think Harrison 120
Yeah, I got
and
120.
stuff like that. So
Unlucky
I
Harrison.
fully like. Yeah, that's good.
I think
Mate,
Shane,
this
on
is-
this topic, you've hit the nail on the head. They are very much hitting that sweet spot with the market as is at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of hot toys. I know there's stuff that like Troopers and things that are like in the low 200s, but I think in the realm of which we're speaking about now, I think Inart trumps all pretty much, right? I think they've proven that they can give us really good value for money. I mean, the Reeve 2-pack, the 2-pack Terminator as well. It's fantastic value for money. I do truly believe that you'll get another base out of them as well when that does finally release. Not that I have any skin in that race. As Jim or Harrison said, the Fourth Sister for 240, that's a steal. I know you're not getting. I don't think that is rooted here. I think that's pretty. That's
It's a
sculpted,
rooted
right?
fringe.
It's a rooted fringe. I mean, so you're getting partially rooted
Still,
mixed
though.
media on that for 240, and I think like 269 for Negan, I would have happily paid another $100 for that every day
Yep.
from then up. So I think they've proven that it's not just sheer greed. I mean, we know there's a lot of items that dictate how much a figure comes out at, like the license, the cost of producing them, etc., etc. But they've proven that if those items are cheaper to them, it will reflect in their price. Like the Negan being a really good example of that.
Yeah.
Like that's really cheap. I think if you're a massive Walking Dead fan, I think you probably would have got 369 out of pretty much every collector and post on top of that.
Is the price directly correlated to the their ranking system of what they're like? Their platinum, gold, stuff like that. Is there a correlation between that and the price, or is it literally just if it's got more rooted, it's more expensive?
I think it is mostly just rooted, to be honest. I've never really paid much attention to that whole system. I don't think they really do.
No.
I think it's a bit like
wrong.
Hot Toys DX stuff, and no one really knows what it means. It's just they go, which one's this? Oh, make it the good one. Like no one knows.
Well, I'd really be interested to see, Shane. It's not really a fair comparison at the moment, but where all the Jazz Inc. pre-orders sit in that, because they're up there with those prices, and they're unproven. Inart has proven to us beyond doubt now that they will deliver on all of these. And
Listen, Dave has been so well behaved. Don't be triggering that. It's on the docket. It's on the docket. It's on the docket. Go on, continue on.
I've just got the Catwoman, the 2-pack non-battle damaged, and that's something like over £400. So you're up at $600 there.
It's not £400, is it?
He's not from I've ordered it from Kit, so that's all.
£400 for is that the regular or the deluxe?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's the deluxe. It's the deluxe. No, the standard. No, what is it? It's the deluxe.
Is it the clean with the extra 3 heads?
Deluxe. Yeah, that's it.
Clean deluxe. Yeah.
I'm pretty
I don't think that's
sure
£400.
It's not
Yeah,
far off. I think I probably paid about £40 deposit, and I think I've got another $340 to pay. So it's not. It's up there. It's getting up there.
Yeah. I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously they're yet to prove themselves. They're at the point where I was with Inart. Like I wouldn't pre-order anything until I saw that first Joker come out, and then when they delivered on that, I was like, yeah, okay, they're the real deal now.
Yeah.
I have. And I have taken a pump with Jazz Inc, and I really hope that it can deliver something that we're happy with. But yeah, so I just think that makes these prices just as even more not reasonable. It's a lot of money, but they're hitting that sweet spot, as you said. You get your money's worth.
I would agree. There's the thing about this though, I wouldn't just go straight in and just be an Inart collector, because Hot Toys absolutely shine when it comes to things like their mechanical. They shine in a lot of different areas. The sculpted hair is better. Their sculpted hair is better. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But say when I think about
up.
things that licenses that they have now, licensing is part of it, but they absolutely shine. If you're an Iron Man fan, the articulation on figures which are mostly diecast or have partial diecast, and I think it's shocking how you can get those figures into those different articulated poses, given that it's a heavy figure, it's a lot of diecast on it. There's the way the little panels move and the engineering that's gone into it, and then you can cover up the. They do that great. Things like RoboCop as well, I just wouldn't be able to get. Say then Harrison and Jim, the big chap, or your Romulus alien, your Scorched alien Xenomorph.
So well done.
The
that
Jungle
figure.
Hunter, things like that. Like, they do great work on that. So I don't want to abandon them because basically, IP is a big thing. Some of the big IPs I'm into, they simply no one else is making them. But when Inart did the Terminator, I was bloody delighted. And when they do the Neo, I'm sure I'll be delighted as well. Like, so it's
They're also
they're
going to be doing the endoskeleton, aren't they? And that's supposed to be fully die cast.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting with bated breath to see how that.
They already have my money, Dave. They already have my money. It's a thing. Like. It was a good conversation. We will return. We do have maybe we should do it now. It's probably a natural segue again. So look, do I have the photos? I think it's a separate slideshow. Okay.
Oh no.
So what we have 3 people in the panel who actually are invested in this, so it does make a difference. I went all in because I really do like this diorama. And I just couldn't decide, and I did like the diorama, so I went all in. Pete went deluxe clean, and Bob, did you go basic clean?
Yeah, I've gone basic clean. Yeah.
Okay. So these images were put up. Now, just to be clear what you're looking at, on the left is the prototype. Okay, on the left is the prototype, and then on the right is one of the photos that was put up today. Now, just flick on there. I tried to get the closest comparison, so I'm going to stay in the first picture. Now, this picture is very, very small. So I went with this. I really was interested in the base. There's no snow on the base on the right, and that's something we pointed out last week. I know David and other people pointed out that there's the line that goes across the window just underneath the hello there. That's supposed to be like a window frame, and there's like supposed to be a wooden window there. Now, in fairness, what you see on the left was the prototype, which what they advertise. I don't think collectors have a leg to stand on. If they say, oh, why didn't you add the wood? If you like, I ordered it because I was looking at the thing on the left, and I was like, no, that's fair game. I think what looks on the left looks good, window frame or not. Okay, now on the right as well, I think it's pretty much what we were promised. The difference is, yes, the snow is gone, and I do think the snow makes a little bit of a difference. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it is a bit disappointing. Okay, it was something. It's like weathering, or a bit of battle damage, or a bit of wear. It just adds a little more something. The curtains are slightly different. I don't care about the curtains, but I don't think personally that, and the figure, like, I think the figure looks fine as well. I don't think the posing is great in the right.
Yeah,
now,
it's awful.
Just a few things I'll say. I don't think the pose is great. Number one, I've got to go back to, this is still not the final product, although I think it's very close to what we're going to get. I have to acknowledge that. Number two, nobody is doing this officially licensed, and the third parties haven't been great. But the same thing I said to David and the people in the chat, like, I have the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile behind me. I think it's incredible. It's everything I want in an 89 Batmobile. The actual true 6 scale, the paint job's incredible. The interior with all the light up parts, it blows my mind. And then all the bells and whistles, the rotating turbine, the lights, the smoke effect and all that. Fantastic, and like they're kind of gimmicks in a way, but I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. But I think maybe still a bit overpriced for what it is. I think maybe $300 cheaper, it would have been the sweet spot there, because it's still quality. It's amazing. I'm glad I have it. And I think this, I don't think there's anything for mass hysteria breakout. I'm not seeing anything right that I'm like, oh my God, witch hunt on. I don't think it's anything. It's kind of like what we had the prototype. Maybe there's a bit of a downgrade, but it's again still not the final product. But I will say, I think when I get it in hand, I'll be happy. Yeah. But I think there'll be a bit of like, I probably paid a little bit too much for this. Yeah. That's my.
So I just had a look, Shane. So the clean deluxe one I've ordered is $542 on kit, and obviously that's added in some shipping and stuff like that. But that would put that right at the top of that Inart
And what's that in pounds? Is that 400 then?
Yeah, around that. Yeah, I think.
So it is on the upper end. Yeah. So you're right.
Yeah.
So it is on the upper end of the price scale. That's fair enough. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I'm going to go to Pete and then I'm going to go to David. Go on, Pete.
Yeah. As I have invested in this, I'm being optimistic. These aren't final products. I expected a bit of a I don't know. I'm not sure what I expected because they've got some great. I mean, Sean Dabbs is fantastic. They've got some, they've got some good people there. But obviously, with these things, once you get into production, there's always sort of little bits and pieces. I know people have said that the cats look like kids' toys because they've flopped them.
That was probably David. Go on.
Yeah, probably.
Was.
I'm remaining optimistic. I think that I will get it in hand. If I really don't like it, I'm sure I won't have a problem selling on because you say, Shane, the third-party ones have been atrocious. So there isn't really anything else out there that if you want a decent-looking Catwoman, you come looking for this. So I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. But I hope for good things. And they really need to deliver because, as I said, they've got no previous. This one needs to land massively. Which we, as I said, I waited on the Inart Joker to see if they could deliver before I went in and ordered Aragorn and Gandalf and stuff. And they.
And on that, Pete, they delivered so hard on that Heath Ledger Joker, and that was their first figure. That I did watch certain YouTubes and content creators, and they did a major pivot. They were like, "This is going to be crap. This is going to be shit. This is going to be terrible." And then when it was good that they couldn't use that argument, they were like, "Oh no, their distribution, they don't have worldwide license. That's going to be the end of them." And then when they started getting worldwide, I just pivot. Where just say it's good. Just say it's
people
good.
Just wanted them to fail. There's always
yeah.
There'll be a lot of people that would want Jazz Inc. to fail, but I think they'll be okay.
Just before I go on to David, the more I'm looking at the curtains, though, they're not as nice as the one on the left.
No, that's right.
They're not, are they?
No.
It's almost like the ones on the left are curtains and the ones on the right are paper.
Yeah,
like blinds almost.
Yeah,
they're
like those office blinds. Yeah.
I think the rest of it is what you have, but it's just no snow. Yeah, I know. David, go on.
I love how this comes up. So we're going to David.
Go on, David. Trigger warning, folks.
Something that you said to me earlier. I mean, I had a guy. This was all like over a week ago now, and I had a guy come to my YouTube video, put a rather reasonable comment, and an hour later post another one that was just like complete blabber, like, "Oh, you're a man, Charles. Never talk on anything that you couldn't create yourself." So I guess we just should all shut down our channels and shut up, right? Anyway, to me, it's a little bit disappointing. I think you hit the nail on the head earlier, Shane, and I hate to keep disagreeing with you, but I'm going to have to tonight. This is just overpriced. I think that's the main gripe that I have, and I know we discussed it at length a while back. I think Reeve Superman is pretty close to this, right, in price for the deluxe.
I agree with you on that point. I do think when I get it in hand,
when I see the Reeve at that cost and then this at the same, I'm like, well, comparative. If you look at them both objectively and you put them both, say Gimli as an example for a singular figure, you put them next to each other and go, right, this one's 550 and so's this one. You look at the Catwoman and go, well, why is that one 550? Because I'm looking at the Gimli and he looks incredible. This doesn't look anywhere near as good. Whereas if you said this is 250, you'd go, oh well, it doesn't look perfect, but it's like $250 cheaper, right? So that sort of makes sense. And the whole thing about the window, like I saw in the group earlier, someone mentioned that. It wasn't just me that's going mad and mentioning these things. And I think it was Sean Dabbs replied and saying, oh yeah, we were just trying to work out from the still of the film as much as we could, because it's quite a dark scene. So, well, that's an awful response. It's like,
yeah.
I replied saying, have you ever seen a window with no glass made solely out of concrete? Like, that doesn't make any, that doesn't stick. It doesn't fly with me. It's like your name is Jazz Inc. Dioramas. Come on now.
It would have been better to say, where were these comments before you pre-ordered it?
Well, yeah, I
'Cause
didn't pre-order
I think
that.
anyone complaining about the window at this stage, you're wrong, lads. You
someone
pre-ordered
should
it like it was.
at
You
the
know?
beginning. I completely agree with you, Shane. Someone should nitpick that
Mm-hmm.
early on. I just think for, like you said, Shane, it's overpriced. I hope this comes good for everyone that's pre-ordered it. To still be posting pictures and replying to comments saying this is the production. This is, I mean, if you've seen those comments from Yoast, Shane, but he's saying this is the production. This is the final piece. We're going to make a few slight paint app changes to the clean sculpts. Mandy, our little Miss Resident Ray of Sunshine, she's out. She's not even going to pay the invoice on this one at this point. She's and she thinks everything is awesome. I wish you had the song for me to play, but you don't.
Yeah, she does.
I don't say it like you say. It is overpriced. I think that's what I'm trying to get to. It is just overpriced for the quality you're getting.
Yeah, and then again, like I'm just gonna have to wait until it comes out and have it in hand and stuff like that. But yeah, like I still think when I have it in the collection and I have it posed up, I'll still look at it and go, I'm happy I got that.
And you squint.
You know? No squinting, no squinting. I got it posed up. I posed it up better than this anyway.
It looks mint.
And I mean, it leads to, I think, a bigger conversation. You say about like when you have a right as a consumer, that if you're sold something that doesn't deliver on what was originally promised, you know, you should be able to back out and get all your money back. And Jazz Inc. would probably be on that, to be fair, because they're pretty good. But this really is it's not a bait and switch, but the goalposts keep moving. And someone said that Warner Brothers didn't let them have the snow. Well, that might be true, but that's it loses a lot from that, and obviously the downgrading of the window and stuff as well.
That is true. Again, I saw that in the comments there. Someone asked about the snow. Yoast responded to it, and look, Yoast's a good guy. I don't believe that he just decided not to do the snow to cut a corner because he can make a bloody Batmobile. They can put some plastic bloody snow in it. So for whatever reason, Warner Brothers didn't want that. I do think that's legit.
Yeah, but it's weird.
But it's also the first I've heard of it today, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love the explanation though, Pete. I don't know if you've seen that. It's because Warner Brothers said she didn't live on the ground floor, so it can't have snow because snow doesn't settle above ground floor. Apparently,
didn't she get out?
Yeah, there's a bit
of the window,
roof, isn't there?
Yeah,
she did get out of the window.
Well, then again, maybe there was something over the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, in the scene there is snow, so it's just been some idiot at Warner Brothers not paying attention, going, no snow, okay.
Because if you look at the left, it does look better with the snow. It's a simple thing, but it does. Yeah.
I mean, you can add that quite easily, but I know that Shane, you don't like to customize your stuff and everything. Like that.
Not really. And you shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't have to.
Absolutely shouldn't have.
You could get like the kinetic sand. I've got it in my display for Paul Atreides. I'm pretty sure you can get a white variant of that. It's just whack a bit of that on there.
Yeah, I just no. It's like that's that is annoying. Not gonna lie, that is annoying.
Laziness, Shane.
Yeah, but as I said a few weeks ago, having it on the payment plan, it gives me enough time for this to come out and I can get a good look at it.
My view of it is, if I don't think I'm ever going to sell it, then I would. Why wouldn't I add the snow? Just because I'm not going to cut my nose off to spite my face. I'm not getting the one with the base, to be fair. So it doesn't matter. And I think that even if, as long as you didn't absolutely balls it up, it keeps the value and maybe adds a bit anyway, because someone will go, oh, I can get one that's got the snow on it. But yeah, each their own.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Before, I don't want to, I know, say Bob, Jim, Harrison, your thoughts?
I'm still okay. I mean, it's not the head sculpt I'm getting with this basic clean, I don't think. I'm not getting the base in the background, so it's almost like it doesn't affect me. So for what I'm buying, there's nothing there that horrified me.
Because you don't even get a cat, do you?
But no, do you know what? I did comment it, and I did comment about that because Yoast was saying on one of his streams that they were looking at throwing a few extras in, even for those that have got the basic package. So I did comment, how about just throwing a cat in the basic package, because it's got to be one of the easiest things they could add, surely.
Yeah.
And they said something like it would be considered or something. So if we all get cats in our single thing, I'm claiming that.
Do you know what's going to happen? Do you know what's going to happen?
Bob to the rescue.
In the single pack,
Yeah.
they're going to put in the snow bits that clip on.
Yeah. or some a snowy cat, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim?
I mean, this is like really mad for me. I'm not in on it. The only difference is I have a bit of FOMO with the Reeve Superman, but I have no FOMO for this. And it's a bit like what David was saying. Like, I can appreciate how good the Inart figure is, so I almost would want it for that reason. Whereas this looks good. I don't think it looks bad, but it's not something where I'm like, wow, that looks like such a good figure. I kind of want it in just for the love of figures. So I think that's the difference. I do think it's funny that Jazz Inc.'s had some struggles with the diorama backdrop, considering that's how obviously they started out, and they used to do some incredible dioramas back in the day as well.
Yeah,
so I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
The first thing I noticed, actually, Shane, was the curtains. Initially, like straight away, I was
I
like,
can't
the curtains
unsee
are
them
much
now,
better
Jim.
on the left. Yeah,
Someone's
sorry.
got a piece of paper just cut with scissors.
Yep.
The one on the
It
right.
looks like
It does.
I did the one on the right. It looks so bad. And then the flocked cat as well. I don't like the flocked cats. I think you should have stuck with the sculpted ones on the left. And
I actually prefer the flock cats. I don't think either of them look particularly great, but like I think I like
on,
the
on that
It's
note,
cheapy.
actually, I would just like to say, Pete, I'm glad you're here. It's nice to meet you, but it was a bit slanderous saying that I said they look like toys. I actually said they look
I
like
didn't
some
say
of the
you did.
some of the tat
Shane
that you
chucked you in
buy
there, so it was
in the
probably you.
souvenir shop at the zoo. So it's
to
actually
be fair,
worse.
was Shane pointing fingers though?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm pointing fingers because I'm fucking right. It was him.
I said someone
on,
said they
yeah.
look like toys, and then Dave was like, "Oh, that was Dave."
Yeah, no,
I
I
said they
trust.
look like
He
tat.
knows he did.
Yeah.
Dave called them cheap zoo souvenirs, I think, actually,
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
they look like the cheap tat you buy
Yeah,
in the zoo souvenir
they
shop
do.
for kids. That's
Yeah.
what I said. Yeah.
I think
That's
they'll look
right.
better under display lights, though. I think the flocked cat will absorb the light more than the one on the left when you put light on it. So I do
Yeah,
think it'll
probably
do
won't
that.
shine, reflect as much. Or it's like the sculpted
No.
hair sometimes can look a bit. What about you, Harrison?
I'm with you. I prefer the flocked cats. I just like flocked things. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's very much what we said last time. I think if this was another company, people would be ripping them to shreds. But I think because it's Jazz Inc., I think he's getting a pass.
Doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Two-time CW Company of the Year.
Yeah. So I think it's partly that. Also, I noticed that she is posed weirdly on the other one. Could that be because isn't this supposed to be a magnetic?
She needs to
base?
take a poo.
No, it is a magnetic base, isn't it? So could she be a bit unstable on her heels?
I
But
don't
they're
think
having
it's a
to
magnetic base.
I
think it
Yo
is.
in the comment earlier it is.
Oh, it is. All right, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Realize.
So
You
could
probably
it be
need it with those heels.
posed
Yeah,
a
definitely.
little bit funny because she might be a bit uneven?
Yeah,
So she
I
might
think
be wobbly.
sometimes. Yeah, like no, I don't. I just don't think the pose is good, to be honest.
No, it probably is that. But yeah, I think David was right with what he said. I think if it was cheaper, I think they'd be
Yeah.
getting more of a pass. But I think for the price, considering it is at Inart prices, I think you should expect more. It should be higher quality, in my opinion.
I don't know if pop culture living room is that satire or sarcasm. I don't know. Right at the end there, talking about this masterpiece.
I don't know. I think that could be actually. I think that's Costa. Actually, no. I think that's sarcasm. Yeah, I think that's sarcasm.
Oh, okay, good. I was good.
I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
I do
Costas,
think
let us
missing
know.
the snow as well is a big thing for me. I think having that snow on the base takes it from looking like a plastic object to a scene.
Yeah, the details matter. Details matter.
and it does very much like just looking at the two pictures separately. One looks like a scene, and she looks better, and she looks posed right, and the nameplate is a bit more imposing, and everything just looks a little bit better. Whereas everything on the right, you look like I'm looking at it and just thinking that looks like a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
for
the
me as
lighting on the
well.
right is a bit flat, isn't it? It's very
Yeah,
flat
well,
on the right, and the lighting on the left is very dynamic from the left-hand
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
I'm not
which
the
is
biggest-
weird. If
Sorry,
you
go
can
on.
do
Yeah.
the if you can
No
do the
fake,
photos the first time and make it
Yes,
look
I agree.
amazing, surely you would be
Yeah.
doing exactly the same for your finished product. So go, look how good it is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he doesn't
that
help
was a
himself
point.
for these photos.
That
Yeah,
was a
at all.
point that I had as well. Hot Toys. I do think after this releases, they're going to come round and lay their cards on the table with this character. I think that's going to happen.
They did it with
Say
him.
it again.
Would make sense.
I think when Jazz Inc. have released this, I think Hot Toys are going to come along and piss on that parade.
Well, if they do, they're gonna need to do something better than pleather because they can't do a pleather outfit for
Yes,
this. They need to
100%.
do something that actually, yeah. Look, I'm gonna move on. My position is I'm a bit disappointed with the snow and the curtains, but I'm still gonna stick to see the final product, make my decision. So that was our weekly segment in Catwoman. Okay, so yeah. If you were one of the 5,709 subscribers, thank you very much. If you're watching now and you're enjoying the content, please hit that like, subscribe button. If you're watching the replay, if you're enjoying it, please do the same. And if not, do not. You can follow me at 16figure focus, where I promote all the live streams or reviews or whatever content. I put up shorts and stuff like that over there as well. So currently at 2,334 followers, greatly appreciated. So if you want to follow, just hit the follow. There is a pinned comment. It is the link to become a channel member, so much appreciated to the troopers and the commanders out there. So the troopers tier, we've got TJ Mike Figurecraft, Keith Lee Collectors Universe, 16 Mike Viking Collectibles, Yomo Shiny, The Ben Thomas Show, Dogito, Her Geeky Side, 16 Shooter Figures and Fandom, Howard Potts, Ancient Silver Fox, Brian Wong, Jim Collector, Lancelot's Nerd Corner, Mike L, Ryan Smith. Just take a moment to appreciate the sheer genius of Shiny. He's not here today, though, I think. He's not here. The commanders then get their YouTube handles displayed at the end of all the content like this. Rest in peace, Mark Mitchell. So I was flat out over the weekend with various different videos. So my thoughts on the Inart Superman photos and just the whole pre-order process and stuff like that. Thoughts on the J&D Bank Robber Joker. You would have got most of them if you were watching from the start here. We will be talking about this later on. It's just one photo, but it's got a lot of people really excited and hyped. And this one, I just go through, break down all the different, in order from least expensive to most expensive, the Inart figures, and just kind of ask the question, are they too expensive? What's the value and stuff like that? So maybe check out some of those videos. Bob, Dave, did you pick something already?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Bob, did you pick something already?
No, not yet. Should we do the snap?
Why not? As usual, folks. We try to
Not
keep
the
it
vote.
on brand. So if you're just joining us, you can take part in the chat as well. I'm going to put up 2 objects or things, and you have to decide which one gets Thanos snapped out of existence. But this is not like, there is no end game. This is Infinity War. It's gone. So this is purely the figures. Now, with this one, you're not snapping the movies. You're not snapping the character. You're basically saying if you choose to snap the Christopher Reeves on the right, you can never own it, ever. And you're banking that the Inart Man of Steel on the left is going to be good enough for you to buy and you'll be happier with it. I'm going to go straight away. I'm getting that Man of Steel on the left if the prototype is good. I'm not getting the Reeves, so I'm going to snap the figure Reeves because I do want the Man of Steel. David?
I'm going to snap the Reeves as well. I probably am going to replace my original Inart Superman with the Man of Steel.
Bob?
I'm going to definitely snap the Man of Steel. I'll probably pick up the Inart Superman, but it maybe from Dave. But I'm 100% in on the figure on the right.
Jim?
I'm the same as David. I'm probably going to replace my current Inart Superman with that Man of Steel, so I'll snap Reeve.
I might buy it off Jim. Might be cheaper.
Whoever gets the cheapest offer, David or Jim, yeah?
Anyway,
Well played, Bob. Well played. Harrison?
Unlike them, I will not be selling my one. I'm just going to have another Henry in the collection.
That's my plan too. That's my plan too. Good man.
That'll be number, I think, 5 of Henry, 2 Witches
I
and
don't
3
have 5.
Superman.
For Jesus.
But yeah, 100%. The Man of Steel will be a day one order. It's just, I cannot wait.
The irony is, on my own scale, I still don't think Man of Steel is any more than a 3-star movie. I'd say Snyder Bros are going to come for me. Let them come. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it. I think it's a good movie. And every time I sit down and go, maybe this is the one that I'm like, no, it's going to be. I think it resides either in 3 stars or somewhere in between 3 and 4 for me personally. There's just a few, there is a shortcomings in it, the story and a few other things, but it's solid. But I just, what carries it is like, he's just born to play the role. I really like the suit. The action is great, but the performances from him, Kevin Costner, Michael Shannon, the performances are real. The real believable relationship between him and his father as well, and the Hans Zimmer score. It's really unfortunate the way he dies, though. But it was 13 years ago. Sorry, we'll go back to you, Pete.
Easy for me. Snap Cavill.
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
We're going to see. We're really testing people's love of Man of Steel and Henry Cavill now.
If that's the case, Shane, I'm out. I'm on Henry's team the whole way.
Okay, grand, cool. Well, the third one might be a bit different if I remember correctly. David, are you in a tight spot, David?
The Snyder Bros are coming for me. I can hear the trembles. I'm going to snap Man of Steel. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like the David Corn Sweat Superman. And I've got it on order.
Bob?
Oh, this is more tricky for me, but I'm probably ignoring everything I said on the last question and taking at face value. I would keep the Man of Steel and snap the right.
Jim?
Firstly, I just want to say it's nice to have someone else that enjoyed the James Gunn Superman as well, because that film I thought was really good. But I also agree that I think Henry Cavill was pretty much play Superman, so I would snap the current and keep the Cavill.
The irony is, I'm not even a Snyder bro. I don't really like the Snyderverse. I just like really Man of Steel, parts of BVS. BVS is a bad movie with some great parts. Do you know?
The director's cut, I feel, is where like that kind of ties it together, and I can enjoy it a lot there. But
it is better. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, so you're Team Henry all the way there, Viking. What about you, Pete?
Well, having ejected Henry last round, I'll bring him back. I did enjoy the James Gunn Superman movie, but I really don't like that suit. I've thought about pre-ordering either the Hot Toys or buying the Hot Toys or getting the Inart, and I just don't like that suit. The pants on it just look ridiculous. So we'll keep Man of Steel for this one.
Yep. I'm going to keep Man of Steel because I actually thought the James Gunn Superman was shite. I could not stand it. I will never watch it again. Just not for me at all. Now, Harrison, we're going back to you first. So now think about it. The Man of Steel, it could have a rotten head sculpt. It could have a really bad head sculpt. Unlikely, but it could. So, like, are you going to if you snap the BVS and you know what that figure is like, and that's a great figure. It's not perfect, but that is a great figure. You're banking that the Man of Steel is going to be better, and you can only ever own one.
Yes. Man of Steel is either top 3 or my number 1 superhero movie. Like, I love Man of Steel over like BVS. BVS is great. Justice League is great. I am one of the people that love Zack Snyder's work.
That would be called a Snyder bro. Don't tiptoe around it now. Don't tiptoe around it.
But I'm not the crazy ones. That's
no. I feel that being called a Snyder bro is you're just that like complete type of toxic. Yeah, I get
exactly. No, I just really, really enjoy it. Henry, as everyone has said, he's born to be Superman. And I do think the Man of Steel's suit and his look as a whole, I prefer his hairstyle in that, where it's a bit longer, a bit wavier. I prefer the darker suit, the gauntlets on it. I think Man of Steel is just perfect. So yeah, I would still keep that one.
I think I know what David's going to say, but David?
I don't really have to snap anything because I want to buy the Man of Steel and I'll sell the other one to Bob. So no, I'd snap the BVS. I think Man of Steel's cooler.
Okay, Bob?
Yeah, I snapped the one on the left again because I want the one on the right back. I did have it once. I want it back.
Jim?
Apparently, I'm in trouble because of this whole chat. But
You are.
Oh, yeah,
Hilarious.
you're in for now.
You are.
I will defend myself by saying she's suggested that I sell this figure in the past. So, you know.
I
This
don't
is
believe
tough.
you, Jim. This is Vita
Do
and
you
Henry.
know?
She would never say that you should sell Henry. That's just.
I think it's
Don't
because
believe it.
as much as I love the BVS figure, it's got its issue. And Harrison, you were talking about like the hairpiece, you know, the neck, like it's not great. He's and I think I'm in on the Inart BVS line, so I'll get Wonder Woman, and I'm worried he's going to scale a little bit small. The BVS one is my concern because he seems a bit smaller, especially than Batfleck from them. He's
Put 'em in
smaller than the
different
Hot Toys
displays.
Batfleck. Yeah, but I might have the three together as the thing.
Sure.
Um,
I cannot believe David missed that low line fruit. They don't all have to be 6 scale, do they, Jim?
No, it's true. It's very true. Scale can be off. Good.
When it's monsters, it can be off, or if it's Dark Tower, it can be
So
off.
are
But
you're locked in?
I'm gonna snap the BVS and I'll go for the Man of Steel because new is always better.
Pete?
I'll snap BVS again. I do. Man of Steel is a good film, enjoyable. I'm just not a fan of the BVS or Justice League.
I think we're similar in our way of thinking about those movies.
Yeah, and I know a lot of you guys have got the BVS one, and I've no doubt it's it's Inart, so it's going to be a quality figure. But and I've not seen it in hand, but it's never really. It didn't blow me away. So I think that Man of Steel looks, from what we can see, looks really good. So talking to scale, which I think was weird. Just as a bit of a segue, I saw a load of pictures of comparing the Fantastic Four Ben Grimm against other Hot Toys figures, and he seems really small.
Was he small in the movie and just broad, or was he towering over everyone in the movie? I only watched it once.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I'd have to go back and look. I mean, obviously he's very broad, but he's like the same height as Captain America, and that seems a bit small to me. But...
Well, there's a Predator coming out that's going to be the same size as a DX-13. So, for this one here, I originally bought the Inart BVS Superman because I wanted a really good representation of Henry Cavill in Superman suit. But Man of Steel I consider a good movie. Now BVS, Jim's not wrong, the director's cut, it has grown on me over time, and I love the Dark Knight Returns that heavily influenced that particular movie. I've also since got the Armored Batman 2.0, and I'm not even a Ben Affleck fan, but that is incredible, and they look so good standing next to each other in that movie Icons display. So if I was to snap one of these, then if I went Man of Steel, then I could never own the BVS, so I'd have to get rid of it. But then I just don't see a point in me having the Armored Batman. Then it'd just be a big loss. I don't want to pose it with this one here.
Yeah.
Now in reality, what's going to happen is I'll more than likely buy the Man of Steel, put it into the movie Icons display, but then move the BVS and the Armored Batman up into display up here somewhere. But for the purpose of the game,
the same cube. A rare.
No, they're too big. They're actually enormous.
Oh,
they're
okay.
actually enormous. You could have him holding Superman, one of those things. I just don't want to wreck this. I think it cheapens a good figure. And the thing is, I love the BVS. I have that cape posed up, and it just catches my eye every time. I love that figure. So, but I think I'm gonna have to stick to the way I normally collect, and it's like, okay, which movie is better? And Man of Steel. So I think I'd have to go Man of Steel, and if I couldn't own the other one, I'd probably end up selling the BVS Inart and then selling the Armored Batman 2.0 very reluctantly. But I get in the Dark Knight Returns and animated Superman as my representation for the Dark Knight Returns. That'll be my plan. That'll be my move. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, let's go back to the grid. Bobs, you already picked
I
Jim.
just picked that one. Yep.
Jim.
Oh, he's muted. Classic.
I am muted. You love to see it.
Oh boy.
Let's do Nihilus.
Okay, nice.
Randy thinks he's cute.
It's his little cat ears.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll scroll through some of these.
Way. I think this looks excellent. I was initially all in on this line. I had Revan and I had Starkiller. I did eventually sell them just because I ran out of space and needed other things to come in. But this looks really, really good. Although the cat ears thing, since that's been pointed out, that has been a little bit distracting because it does look like cat ears and it's not meant to really look.
And you think
like
and the
cat
face
ears.
looks a bit catty as well. So
It does a little bit. So that's going to throw it off a little bit.
Ruined
Just
for everyone.
talks me out of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
killed it.
The black nose, isn't it?
Yeah. But the figure itself looks incredible. Apparently the cape on this is really good as well. Like the wiring through. I was talking to Zord about it. He said he had a lot of fun posing this one up. So it does look excellent. And I'm really tempted to pick it up. But if I was going to get any one of these, I think it'll be Malgus. I mean, a cat would work well. To be fair, I don't mind. I like cats. So
yeah,
we
you
can
can
have
pair it up with
cat
the
knives.
Jazzink cat.
Yeah, Darth Cactus, you know. Yeah, there we go. It's a shame he's not flocked as well. But I do think this looks quite good. And this is what I like about Hot Toys. I like that it has the ability to kind of do these figures. And they're at a kind of a price point where it's not going to be too expensive, which is why if we're going to see a lot more licensed video game figures, I'd want Hot Toys to get those licenses over in Inart. I could buy more of them then because they'd be cheaper. But yeah, this looks a lot of fun.
I have no thoughts on this whatsoever. When I first saw Revan, I knew nothing about Revan. I thought Revan was absolutely incredible. This does nothing for me.
That hood on
That's
Revan
me out.
was awful.
I love this. I have Revan. I have Starkiller. I have Nihilus on order, so I'll get Nihilus. And the whole cat thing, if anything, I like it more now. I like that. and now it's like the evil cat Sith Lord, so that's fine with me. I'm quite happy with that. And
Dark
then
Kithius.
Yeah, there you go.
Darth Caticus.
Yeah.
And then, as Jim said, we've got Malgus to come as well, and he looks
so
insane.
good. He
So
really does.
good. And having all of them together will be so awesome. So yeah, all in. I think he looks really good. I also really like this one just standing there without anything, just the robes, and the only thing that pops out is his face. I think there's just something about this one where the face just does all the heavy lifting. That mask is just so creepy looking. So I really like this one.
I think this figure, it looks incredible. I mean, much like Jim, I was all in on the Legends line because they look amazing. And then I sold them all off. I've also got a Malgus on PO if anyone wants the PO slot.
I might take that. We'll see.
But yeah, that's fine. But no, I think this is Hot Toys on top form. I think they do these kind of robed figures really, really well. And I think that translates here. I just think it looks phenomenal. I have no interest in it, no skin in the race whatsoever, but I think it looks fantastic. I don't think it looks too catty. From what I know of Darth Nihilus when I played those games many, many years ago, looks good to me. I think it looks fantastic. I think the only thing someone has said is that, I mean, the hair was a weird choice. They could have foregone that and maybe cut a corner there. But the only corner that we would have been happy for them to cut, right? But apparently the face is a bit too defined because Darth Nihilus is like an entity, isn't he? He's like just pure hatred with a mask. So I can sort of see that, but I think it looks incredible either way.
I think in the display it'll be fine because I think with the light shining above it, all you're going to see is that white mask and everything else is just black. So
100%.
Okay.
If you can pose out the cat ears.
Shane's really pumped for this one, I can tell.
Yeah, it's like two modes, completely obsessed or just completely disconnected. I was just looking at my own collection and more excited. No, it's just
plus it's video games. We need more video game pieces.
Yeah,
this is
it
true.
Just
Very true.
doesn't do it for me. Now this, no, I'm still not. No, still not. Still not. Can I make a point?
Of course, your stream, go for it.
So, like, I was talking to Phil about this when the TIE Fighter pilot came out. And I was like, is it just that it's original trilogy? And I was like, no. It's that the troopers from original trilogy were all very different looking. The standard Stormtrooper is an epic design, but it's like completely different to the TIE Fighter pilot, which is completely different to the Snow Troopers or Snow Trooper Commander, which is completely different to the Scout or the AT-ATs. Whereas this just, it looks cool, but it also kind of looks like they're just going, do you know when in some games, video games, see Jim? Yeah, you can design your skin. You can select the armor you want. It's like, I'll take the Shore Trooper's helmet. I'll take the Assault Tank Commander's vest. There's a bit of Range Trooper underneath this, and just put them all together. And it looks cool, but it looks like, hey, I'm getting deja vu. You know what I mean? So like Trooper deja vu.
Anyone booked to see this? It comes out tomorrow, doesn't it?
This is not coming out. It comes out in May.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But do you know what? That sums up the lack of hype. Yeah, like this. I will be shocked if this is good. I want it to be good, but I will be shocked.
Not feeling it. No, not the figure, not the movie. So yeah,
like it doesn't look bad. It's just like we've seen. Like it's like they're not even trying. And if you look down here, right?
We've got the tease for
this one on the left.
Yeah.
That's Snow Trooper. That's a soft material. I need one of them, but I need one from Empire Strikes Back. I will not buy it if it's Mandalorian and Grogu
It's going to
branded.
be different, isn't it? It doesn't look. It looks far too white. The Empire one
white.
is quite cream. He's more like the Commander one that came out. That was really white.
Yeah, I got that. Again, original trilogy. It's hard to pass up on Troopers.
Yeah.
But...
I got my TIE Fighter pilot in yesterday. He's brilliant.
I've got that one on PO. I'm waiting for Line Rock to get it in. You happy with it?
I am. There's been a lot of criticism online, but I think it's really good. I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
good.
It's just going to stand there. That it's just that helmet. It's just epic looking. Like, I would imagine nobody's getting anything that's on the screen. Yeah.
No, I'm just slightly confused because it says ATRT driver and ATRT. Has the trooper not actually got a name? Is that? I mean, it should be rider because it's more akin to a motorcycle than it is a car. But
these people are just numbers. The Empire doesn't care.
No.
Well, I just think this perfectly sums up the Mandalorian and Grogu, doesn't it? I think ultimately because we've seen the trailer with him and Grogu on this ATRT. Now, I think unless you really, really love that scene when you see the film, this is a bit of a hard sell. And for the majority of us, I feel this is a shame. I can't unsee the video game. I've just selected a load of bits of random armor for my character now. I can't unsee that.
But that's what it is like. And like, okay.
When they saw the trailer and they saw this guy, they were like, whoa, this, boys, get the white paint out.
Yeah. To be fair now, the like one of the coolest looking troopers is the Shore Trooper.
Yes.
That kind of beige brown. It's just that was something that came out of like recent Star Wars. It was like, that is just such a cool design. The Range Trooper that Mandy likes, I have that on pre-order as well. That looks incredible. Oh. And like they're just unique looking. The clone pilot from episode 2, like, but I suppose it's each to their own. Some people are just mad into clones and they only collect clones. Like it doesn't. There's like if someone gifted this to me, I wouldn't be offended. I'd pop it into Trooper display and away you go. But I kind of. I kind of do like to have the display going, okay, that's original trilogy. Okay, that's from Andor. I loved Andor. That's from the Mandalorian season 1, 2, like, Rogue One, whatever. But like,
if we look at this from our perspective, right, in the UK or Ireland where you are, we're going to be paying like €500 or pounds for this. But who's going to love the Mandalorian and Grogu enough to buy the ATRT and put Mando on it? Probably not that many people. Who's going to love this package enough to spend £500 on it? It's just one of those. It's in stock forever.
Like I get that. If you look at that, like that right there looks cool the way it's collapsed down, and that would all fit in a cube, and that would be a nice looking cube. There's nothing on the screen that I'm like, this looks bad. I love the weathering. I love the design of it. It's all cool, but like, it's like, again, I pass on things that I just like or think looks cool because there's no connection. They'll end up being sold. But I wouldn't want this collapsed if I was displaying it. I'd want to extend it out with something on
It's
it. Like,
epic, right? That's the whole point.
It's a bit like I've got the Hot Toys Z209, and it's fantastic. But
you still have that, yeah?
yeah. and
How's the canister, the top holding up?
Yeah, it's fine. Well, I treated it with Mod Podge and stuff, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Kind of hate you.
Yeah, but again, it's the same thing. To get it in my display, he's all hunched down. His arms are in. He looks so much better when the legs are fully extended, and he's So it's a compromise because I won't ever get rid of him, and I want him in the collection, but I can't really pose him properly. So again, this is the same thing here. It's
I rewatched RoboCop about 2 weeks ago because I got the 4K disc, and when your man gets blown away and like he's in bits, he's shredded meat. And he's on the table. Someone's like, "Well, God damn it! Will someone get a paramedic?" Like, he's gone, lads. It's so good, so good. I wanted a 209. I hope they maybe this. I presume Aliens is going to be the big one this summer. But like, I'm sure like they like their 2.0s. I'm hoping they go back and do that.
Yeah.
Because I won't work backwards on it.
Didn't we? So
yeah, where the hell did that come out of? Where the hell did that come out of? Yeah. So look, the star of the show tonight, though. Melted butter pool.
Yeah.
So
Bless him.
this turned out a bit rough.
Yeah. They done him dirty.
But yet I can see Ryan Reynolds in it. It's like an AI version of Ryan Reynolds. Those AIs are too soft in the face sometimes.
the prompt was give me Ryan Reynolds with a big fat forehead. That was the AI prompt that they used.
And there's Botox on it. It looks like he's got like the Botox forehead where it's
just a big forehead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5 head.
Triple head, yeah.
They've been kind to him in terms of they've reduced his wrinkles because Ryan Reynolds, he's a handsome man, but like he is getting a bit older. He definitely has more texture and wrinkles on his face, and the forehead's quite big. And this is one that probably could have benefited from good sculpted hair or rooted hair, but could they have done it? Probably not.
Oh no.
Just too little,
I think
too late, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, the best thing about these are Zor's photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
That's class.
True.
That's a great photo. What do you think, boys? I presume one to rock and one to stock, yeah?
It's just, who cares about this at this point? I don't know. I love this. Is one of the moments from my stream on Saturday was me saying this guy looks like he's just had really bad food poisoning from a dodgy KFC, and then Ben Thomas coming along and going, well, I think what's happened here is because the suit's so red, they've tried to dial down the green in his tone. I'm like, I'm a commoner compared to this guy. This is great. Yeah, I think he looks sickly. I think he looks ill. And I know Hot Toys have a tendency to maybe give their sculpts a little bit of a tan, but yeah, this one has gone wrong. It looks like it's been thrown up all night. It's not a good sculpt at all. And like I say, I'm surprised there was enough people that cared to pre-order this, let alone is still interested at this point in time.
Like I will say, if this turned out absolutely perfect and was like, like literally perfect likeness, perfect everything, I still wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
just
Yeah, true.
I think that they did. I know it's a different sort of kettle of fish completely, but the sculpt is so good on the battle damaged. They absolutely nailed Ryan Reynolds there. So I don't know how they've got it quite so wrong here.
The battling version's great, yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw this and I just thought, it's hideous. I'm glad I'm not all in on the Deadpool.
a wet fart, that one.
Yeah, we kind of didn't save the best for last. We kind of started off with all the really, really hype stuff. Oh, there's one left. There's one really big one left. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry, we got it.
Is there?
We got it.
Right, inaugural
Yeah, we haven't done Man of Steel, have we?
stuff.
Oh, well, we have really.
Right.
So.
Okay. So just quick on the panel here, like who's interested in this?
100%.
Definitely.
Same for me. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
I'm going to get 2.
if it's
So
amazing,
Pete, yeah, you're
There's room for more than one Superman in the collection. I think if it's amazing, then I would still be interested, because I did like his Superman. Just not number one for me, but I could be tempted if it's really good.
Would it be like Keaton? Is Keaton your Batman?
Yeah.
And like, did you enjoy the Dark Knight trilogy? Did you like Bale, or are you?
No, I enjoy the movies. I mean, I can't deny they're fantastic movies. I don't have that sort of same connection. I think I prefer the more comic kind of looking suit. There's just and I think it's nice that we do have our sort of lanes we stay in, because otherwise we'd have no idea what we're doing or any of this stuff and everything. But
that's true.
Yeah.
Just sorry, Shane. Just quickly, I've just whacked a picture that someone's messed about with to remove the shadow on the site.
That's literally what I was about to say. Have you seen the picture?
I just stuck it in our chat, so you can pull that up.
Yeah, 1 second.
It does look really good from those photos.
I think
That
based on the picture that Shane's about to pull up on the screen, I think the sculpt needs a little bit more time in the oven, but I think it's nearly there.
Is it too angular in the cheekbones? Do you reckon? Like too?
I think it might be. Yeah, it's a touch Skeletor in the cheekbones.
Yeah. The nose is pretty good. The sculpted
the nose is
hair
fantastic.
looks better.
Yeah, he's got a unique nose.
Yeah, he's got like a line at the end that I don't think Hot Toys ever really captured that, did they?
They've got his bum chin or dimple chin, whatever you call it.
I'm just bringing this up here now. Hopefully I'll be able to just do it here.
It'll be interesting to see if Hot Toys does another one anytime soon to
they
go up
will.
against.
They will.
I'd be surprised if not at least the black suit, because Inart would be a long way off from that, you'd have thought.
Yeah, I
Or
thought
maybe
we
that's
would have
next time I
seen
drop.
Hot Toys do one before Inart would do another Man of Steel. Like, I didn't think at all that they would do it.
I was surprised to see Inart was doing another Henry Cavill Superman, to be honest. Didn't
I was
expect
as well,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been Brighton basically.
yeah.
I can see what you mean though. It does need a little bit more work, like but it's very hard to tell when there's so much shadow on the eyes.
Someone's really messed about with this as well, so I think that's going to throw all the proportions out and all of the sculpture in the face. But I think it's like 80 to 85% of the way there. I think it looks really good. I mean, I think like you said earlier, Shane, Hot Toys are the masters and the kings of sculpted hair, 100%. I'm hoping that Inart starts to get a bit better. This is showing improvement, but it's still not quite Hot Toys level of sculpted hair.
No,
They just need a little bit more detail in it. That's what it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
a bit like fake icing, doesn't it?
I would argue, as much of a pain in the bum as it would be to maintain it, Rooted would have worked here, but I know a lot of
it's not
people aren't a
enough,
fan of that.
Yeah.
But they seem to be moving away from the short sculpted hair. I think Harry Potter was their last one, right? The last shortish hair for Rooted.
Ron,
And Ron,
Yeah.
It's definitely a D1 PO for me though.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And realistically, I think I will keep the BVS, because I really do like how the Armored Batman works with the BVS. It's just nice. I've always been a fan of like. Actually, this is kind of the other day. Do you know the way it was Superman Day? Yeah, and I'm like, where do they get these days? Everyone's got a day now. Batman Day, Tiny Archive Day, Superman Day, Jim Day.
It's Jim Day.
So I googled it. Jim Day, yeah, Jim Day.
Yeah.
Not this Jim. It's the Earthworm. He's got his own.
That's fine, Jim. That makes more sense.
The reason it's coined the April 18th is coined Superman Day is because Superman first ever appeared in his first ever comic in DC Comics on the 18th of April 1938. So in 12 years, I thought in 12 years time, because it's 100 years then the what's it called, the statute of limitations, kind of the rights, but it's actually 95 years. And then I googled it. I was like, does that mean anyone can make a Superman movie in like, in 2033? Because that'd be 95 years. But it turns out the first version of Superman didn't fly. He just jumped really high. So I wonder, is Henry Cavill jumping in that scene where he's learning to fly like a little Easter egg to that? And there's these like, so Superman will be, free to. You can make movies about him, whatever. But there's only certain things. Like certain things are copyrighted. I think the cape is actually copyrighted as well, so it's not going to be the real Superman. But yeah, so that's what Superman Day came out of, and I think Alien Day is the April 26th because it's 426 because LV 426 was the name of the planet. I just heard that the other day. But yeah,
I don't know. I think it's of questionable greatness when that happens, though, right? Because I remember Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain and it was straight away an ex-murderer.
Yeah,
Steamboat Willie.
Like I kind of don't want to see those, but then again, what if someone comes around who's like a diehard Superman fan and he's like, I'm sick of Snyder, I'm sick of Gunn, I'm sick of everything, and makes the epic Superman movie? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah. So, was there anything left to talk about?
No.
Or was it just straight out war?
Yeah.
Just a new.
Yeah, I think it was just new and then face off.
All right, new. Okay, we'll do new and then face off then. I got nothing.
I had my TIE Fighter pilot.
Same.
Nice.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I get something tomorrow, and that's it.
What do you get tomorrow, Jim?
I get what Harrison got today.
Yeah,
Which is
I got
iconic thing. Yeah.
the Iconic Studios Battle Rye. So that'll be cool to open that. I actually got a few bits in. I got Ryu today. Zubaji is in a box, waiting to be unboxed.
Yeah. And Paul.
Is
He's
that
here
the
now.
bearded Ryu in the darker suit?
Yeah, he's like
Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
that's the one.
topless.
Topless, two
Absolutely
heads, massive. The hands and the feet are just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Oh, I did get something that you'll like, Shane. I got this in the post yesterday.
Oh, it's a Romulus, yeah?
Is it a
Yeah,
4K?
It's a
That's- oh,
4K.
4K.
steelbook.
4K, yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
One second, I wanna.
Okay.
I saw that on sale, alright? Yeah.
That
And
is
it's
really
a steelbook,
cool.
yeah?
Yeah, steelbook.
Good stuff.
Good film as well.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, did you not get something, David? No, or did someone or Bob or someone?
Oh, this little guy.
I did, yeah, I did. What's that? Is he 12 scale?
Yes, LPZZ.
That's
I've
cool.
got the
cool.
the Arkham Batman coming tomorrow as well. So that's got the Arkham Batman from LPZZ
really good.
has got rolling eyes, which I didn't know until I
Really,
bought it.
in 12
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Wow.
Excellent. What about you,
That's
Bob?
pretty awesome. Yeah, I got the Armory, the 2.0 Armory.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm keeping my Batman out of the Armory because it just looks so good to throw back in there. So I kind of taped him up and got him in his.
He comes with so much stuff, man.
So over there, yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I did notice, Bob, that you still haven't mentioned the figure that you stole from me. Like, when's that going to come up on the new section?
I don't know what you mean.
He's trying not to rub it in. That's what it is.
Is this a lover's tiff?
Never,
Nice.
no,
No.
he'll never let me live it down. No,
I know I was talking about Jim and in the chat about the 4K, but so we had an idea earlier on. There, someone said something. Oh, what was it? In terms of splitting up the teams for Face Off.
Oh, God.
Oh,
no,
What was
not.
it? I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh no, not what, David?
Well, no, we need someone on the Young Bucks team that was born before 1990, because Bob's questions are some BS sometimes.
You never know.
Just
Yes.
because they're hard now doesn't mean they're be. Well, actually, no. To be fair, Bob, sometimes you go too far.
We weren't born.
Okay, Pete, me and you against the kids, man.
Sounds
No.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
3v2.
So it's the people who've hit puberty against the people that haven't. All right, great, come on. Says, but then again, they've got the beards, so
Beard
they've got
says
the beards.
otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, it's all.
Go first. Which team?
switch over to private chat, folks, and
Yeah.
we'll get the music going. We'll get this started. So
David, do you want to choose who goes first or second this week?
I'm not going for.
sorry, that's a spoiler.
Oh yeah, he died, right?
He dies
last time we
dead.
went first, it
Dead.
was horrific. So let's go. Shane can go first.
So Shane and Pete first, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Age
Okay.
before beauty.
Shane
Right,
and
Pete,
Pete.
switch over to private chat. No peeking on the
Yeah,
internet
I'm
or
in
at the
private
chat. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Shane and Pete. Question 1. I've tried to keep it on point this week, Shane.
Mm.
And they're very
Interesting.
easy questions. So I'm expecting 3
You
or
always say
Interesting.
that.
Easy question.
Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound
Okay.
good.
No.
In 1937,
How
How
long
many
was the longest
freckles
film?
Yeah, come on.
No. Right. In what year was Superman 3 released?
Pete.
They're gonna get
83.
that was conviction right there. That's not good.
I'm happy if you're
Look at
happy.
his
I have no
face.
skin in the game here.
He's
Deadpan
so he's like,
expression
I
after
knew
he
that.
answered it as well.
Final
Never
answer.
seen a
Are
man
we
so
locked
sure.
I think we're locked
Locking
in.
in.
I think he's
Okay.
as sure as can be.
Superman 3 was released in 1983.
Go
Funny that.
Pete.
Not surprised.
Pete is the GOAT.
I love the expression afterwards. It's just completely deadpan. I'm so curious.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? He
I wasn't being
serious. I've
swayed.
never seen him.
I knew he was right immediately.
You keep that up, you're going to end up on the chase, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. No pressure, boys.
Mm.
David Harrison and Jim. The young boys. In what year was Batman and Robin released?
Ooh.
93.
No, that one too.
We don't need to know that, Pete.
Batman and Robin.
Batman Forever is 95, isn't it?
It's
So
going to be
that-
90s,
It-
late
it's
90s.
97. I think it's 97.
Oh,
Nice.
is this?
I was going to say 98, but okay, yeah, go 97.
Are you
Yeah.
Now
locking
you're
in?
making me second guess
Yeah.
myself. Jim, in the middle, is it not? What do you think?
I said 94, so I was 4 years off. 3 years off for either of you.
It
So
was really wrong.
yeah, I was super wrong.
I haven't got a coin either. Sorry, Harris.
No, I think I'm going
Money,
97.
money,
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Lock in 97.
Locking in 97.
Pointless there, Harrison, but whatever.
Batman and Robin was released in
98.
1997.
Yes, nice one, Harris.
Whoa.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Exercise the demons.
Man, you're exercising those demons.
We're
Okay,
still
neck
on
and
the
neck.
maximum point.
This is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
This
Both
never
got
happens.
questions.
Question 2. Shane and Pete. Who directed the 1978 movie Superman?
Richard Donner.
Yeah.
Go, Pete.
Yeah.
Give
Go,
me a,
Shane.
give me a 5
Are
there.
you
Yeah.
locking in?
We are locking in.
Locking in.
Okay.
Oh,
Director of the 1978 movie Superman was
Yeah.
Richard Donner.
Yeah. Cool.
Told you it was easy this week. I meant it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, just Pete knows it all.
Yeah.
Really clever. Yeah.
Question 2. Where do you live? Is it London?
Question 2 to the young guns.
Good night.
Did you say guns or did
Yeah.
you?
I think Jim got most of
that's
the guns,
funny.
to be fair.
He wasn't using the
Not young
OFAC
one.
word, was he?
They would
Yeah,
know.
no, that's what it sounded like.
They wouldn't know who the young ones were, would they?
I remember the young ones.
Directed
Yeah.
The 1980 movie Superman 2.
Richard Donner. Was that even
I
the
mean,
name?
you
I
think
can't
so, wouldn't
remember.
you? I think
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
going to go with the same guy. Does anyone else got any other ideas?
No.
Whatever Pete
No.
said, that's the answer. Lock it in.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it is the same.
Are you
I
locking
would.
in?
I'm
Hey,
saying
it might be a trick question, but Bob is slippery. He's,
Yeah.
He does do this
Me?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the answer could be open for debate, but
Ooh. Oh.
That doesn't mean
No,
you're
but he could be
wrong.
throwing us off though.
We could. Well,
That
we've
could
already locked in now. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, that's
We
true.
could win on a
I'm
technicality.
running interference.
I feel
I've got no.
Easy.
I've got no better guess. So let's go with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Who are you going for?
Richard Donner? Was it Richard
Just-
Donner?
Yeah. That
Okay.
I've got faith in you,
Right.
Bob. Mom.
The credited director of Superman 2
Ooh.
is Richard Lester.
Yes.
albeit
And then
which
you then
Bono, I
had
think, started it. Is that right?
Donna cut. Yeah, he started. He got kicked off because the Salkines didn't like what he was doing, and obviously then he came back and did the Donna cut.
So
Yeah,
we
which-
get a point or
No.
half a point or
No, because he didn't say Superman 2, the Donna cut, which would have
Ah,
given it
that's
away.
It would have done.
True, very true. Is the theme Superman?
Well,
It is
we'll find out.
probably.
Right, so we've
Well.
got an actor or actress now, haven't we? That could be the tricky one, but we've already
Question
got
3 for Shane and Pete.
kind of want to get to the tiebreaker.
In the 2008 movie, The Dark Knight,
Come on, Shane.
Now they've got this.
It's your
who
moment.
played Stryver?
Stryver.
Who is that? I'm.
Come on, boys,
Ah.
back in the game.
This is all you, Shane, because I don't even know who that is.
Am I pronouncing it right? Stryver.
hmm
As you're Irish, probably not, but continue.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, your country taught me how to speak. It's all on you. Stryver. Who could he possibly be? It has to be like one of the henchmen or someone.
Yeah. Is there anyone famous in these little hench group?
See, they were actually famous for bringing back older established actors and putting them in small roles because it just gave the
gravitas,
task
yeah.
more legitimacy. But I don't know who
think of
Stryver
anyone?
is.
Can you think of any of
Um,
those actors that we could just chuck in there?
Michael
I
Bay.
think he's one of the henchmen or one of the cops, but I don't know any of the cops' names.
Imagine stumbling at the Dark Knight question.
We wouldn't have got that, Jim Sharp.
No.
I'm sorry, Shane, I can't help you at all. So I'll go
No.
whatever you want to shout out.
I didn't even know there was a character called Stryver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think if there's someone that I know the name of who played a minor role.
It must be very, very minor for you to
Yeah.
not know, Shane.
Yeah,
Because it's
I was
not
like,
like-
when you
I-
said Dark
I-
Knight,
I-
I was like, we've got this.
I can't even remember. It could be a character that I don't think I can't remember anyone saying, "Oh, that's Stryver's." So it's probably a character whose name is Stryver that we just don't know the name is Stryver.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is it the guy from Armageddon, the guy who the bank clerk? He comes out and he goes, "Do you have any idea who you're
He's
stealing
cool.
from?"
I like him.
Do you know him? I like him too. He's in Armageddon, but I don't know his name.
What does he look like? Is he playing Armageddon?
He is the guy that Harry Stamper, Bruce Willis's character, clashes with the whole time, and then eventually realizes, okay, Bruce Willis is right here, and then they, yeah.
I thought it was Ben Affleck.
No, I need to. I need to.
Yeah, you need to get an answer.
Here.
Yeah.
Maybe I may have made a slight faux pas.
Okay, so what's his name? So,
He was definitely in The Dark Knight Rises.
that's a different question now.
Oh.
That's the question.
Oh, that's so. It's not the Dark Knight then.
I think it was Dark Knight Rises. I
Okay.
just checked my.
Dark Knight Stryver. Okay, that changes things.
Have you got any substitute questions, Bob?
Well, no, he's
Yeah.
after saying the Dark
I
Knight
am,
Rises,
yeah.
so.
Doesn't
So we can take that question. We can try and figure this out. I wonder, is it Ben Mendelsohn's character?
Who the hell is Ben Mendelsohn?
He plays Krennic.
Ah,
Well, if he's
Oh.
in it, I'm
Forgot he
happy
was
to
in
go
that.
with that.
I'm trying to just get a little think. Now, Aidan Gillen's in it as well, but I don't know. I can still I do not recall Stryver anywhere in the trilogy, so he could still be a person.
is that guy's name ever actually mentioned in the film?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
It's a
Oh, I'm
tricky one
helping.
from Bob.
My bad.
So is it, Bob? Is ST or IVE or Striver?
Sounds like an American sort of stuntman detective, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Striver. Yeah.
Who was MacGyver? Is that an American detective? Yeah.
It was like a one-man A team.
Yeah. We need to talk more, obviously.
I feel bad
Yeah.
for like holding up the show, so I think we're gonna have to just go with Ben Mendelsohn.
Do it.
Okay, are you locking in
There.
on
Yeah.
Ben Mendelsohn? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll correct myself. In the 2012 movie, I believe,
Yeah, it's
Dark
really
Knight
well.
Rises, Striver was played by Bern Gorman.
I wouldn't have known that. Wouldn't have known it. I want to see this guy.
I know the actor. He was in.
But you know him, don't you?
He was in Torchwood. Yeah.
Okay, let's get this moving. Right.
Wow.
Jack,
Okay.
pull it back. I've got this one right. I've double checked it. In the 2012 movie,
Oh,
The Dark Knight Rises,
who played Bane?
who plays Daggett?
Daggett.
And Mendelsohn.
Isn't gonna.
Better not
Ben
be.
Mendelsohn. Lock it in.
Is-
Lock it in, Bob. Ben Mendelsohn.
You locking it in?
Yeah, lock it in, please.
I do realize saying that gives it away, but it was also kind of funny. So
Yeah.
I like to think I did the groundwork for them.
Yeah.
Daggett in
a
The
little
Dark
bit.
Knight Rises was played by director Krennic himself,
Ah,
Mendelsohn.
What are we on two apiece now or what?
yeah.
Yeah,
Are we on?
you are.
Yeah, we
okay,
are.
go on. Yeah.
Perfect. Right. Interesting tiebreak, I think. What is the combined age of
Ian and Pete.
Keaton, Bale, Affleck, and Pattinson
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
So all of the all
when they first played
most of the
Batman?
Oh.
Oh,
that's
here.
even
Wow.
worse.
Is this like get as close as you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It usually is.
So.
Right, okay.
Pattinson must
When
be
they
about
so when they
26.
each one of them played
When they
Batman.
first played Batman.
Okay. Well,
What was?
Pattinson's is
He's
what,
going to be in his 30s, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's in his
Yeah.
30s. I wouldn't say 36, 37.
It's a
He's
shame
not
we can't
much
have like
older
separate
than
chats,
us.
isn't it? But
That's what makes it interesting.
yeah.
No, we should say less. They should just do their
Just,
talking.
just listen to Pete.
Okay, and then
Right.
we're.
Just sit here in silence for 12 hours.
Yep.
It's a battle of wills. That's like
the commit.
I saw this TV program before. I don't know what it was, but it was like there was this car, a brand new car. I think it was like one of those like brand new Volkswagen vans, and they were giving it away, the car company, and they put it in a mall. And all you had to do is just put your hand on it, and the last person to take their hand off, the last person still standing there with their hand on it, got to keep the car. But I can't remember how it
Do a
ended. I
lot
just
of
remember
that,
that
don't
was-
they?
yeah,
Like some
it's-
Mr. Beast
Blimey.
stuff.
yeah.
I have a number in my head, guys, but I will see what you guys come up with as well.
Right.
I've got a rough idea.
So, Bob, it was Keaton, Batfleck,
Bale
Bale.
Alan Pattinson.
and Pattinson.
How old were they when they first played Batman?
Mine, sorry.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
together.
All together, yeah. What was your number,
Fine age.
Harrison?
Well, I don't want to say because it will give them an idea.
Well,
Yeah, I
But
know, no problem.
if you
what I'm
can
thinking.
just
we can hold out longer than
telepathically,
you.
Yeah. Go on.
my number is about 163.
163.
When they played
Interesting.
Batman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
I
because
came in
I'm
lower
thinking
than that.
Keaton's in his like 60s. Right, yeah.
No, it's when
Okay.
they first played them. Yeah.
So I would guess the majority of them were in their 30s.
Most of
Apart from
them.
Batfleck.
hmm
Oh, is he not?
Yeah,
Oh, he'd be
He
in his
might-
like 40s,
He
Yeah,
might
wouldn't
be
he?
in his
he's older.
40s.
He's getting on a bit.
yeah. I think
I
it's
reckon it's
anywhere
about
between.
115,
No, I think it's.
120.
I think it's a bit more than that, but I could be wrong.
Well, if they're both 30, I'd say Pattinson and the other guy. It's really bad that I've forgotten his name. I'd say they're probably around mid-30s.
Yeah,
not
so
bad.
they're both around 30. I think
So that'll be
Pattinson
70.
and Bale is about 70.
So
Then you got
110
another-
would put Thingy at 40, but he's
Yeah,
probably
I-
about 45 to 50. So it couldn't be 163. Is it just the three guys, isn't it? We're doing too
There's
much
four.
ground. actually.
There's
There's
four.
No, it's four. It's
Is there four
Bale.
of them?
Yeah. there's
Keaton,
another-
Oh, Bale. That's
Affleck,
it. Yeah,
and
Bale.
Pattinson.
Oh, Harrison, you're probably right then.
Bale would have been
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
late 30s.
I think.
He would have been, yeah. It's in his 50s
Maybe,
now, I think.
maybe a little bit lower. How old was Affleck? Was he in his 40s or in his 50s? How
I
old is
thought he was
It's
like
40s.
late 30s.
No, I think he's older.
I thought it was about 40 something, yeah.
There we go. That.
Let's say like
Maybe 147, between 145 and 160. It's right around that part. Maybe 147.
See,
a
I
little bit
was
lower.
going to say 150, so 47, 50. We could go in the middle of those two.
Yeah, that works.
So what, 148 or 9? Flip a coin if you've got one.
148.
What are you guys thinking on the other side?
I'm
We're waiting for
waiting
you
to
to
see
lock in.
what you're going to say. I have a number in my head.
Oh, okay.
Cheating.
Let me just. Yeah, I want to say like 147, 148.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, you sound pretty convinced, Harrison, so
Mhm.
I'm all right with that. And it saves me doing the calculation, so thank you for that.
Are you happy with that then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you locking in on? Chaps.
147.
Yeah, it's not the one I said second after the
147.
All right, they've locked in at 147.
Yeah,
Pete, my
so-
logic
fine.
would be 35 by 4 gives us 140. So
Yeah.
we're not going to go 140. We'll go 146.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once we're closer.
Yeah.
We're locking at 146.
You're 146. They're 147.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Keaton was 38. Bale was 31.
Oh.
Affleck was 44. Pattinson was 36.
think I have
Total
it.
149.
Oh, well played, lads. Well played. Well played. Well played.
done.
Very close.
Brilliant.
Well
Do you
done.
know what I was
That was
thinking though
really
with
close.
with Keaton? You're saying he was 38.
Yeah.
I was thinking, okay, it's 1989. People who were 30 looked about 50 back then. So, so I thought he's probably 32. Like, do you know what I mean? And he always kind of looked a bit older, like, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah, well
Yeah.
played, lads. Well played. Well played.
Yeah, well done.
That was all Harrison, that one.
Yeah, yeah. That was good. That was probably your best tiebreaker, man.
Two.
I
was
Yeah,
really
that was
hard.
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah. We get some more like
Um,
that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. We'll turn off this bloody music. Is there anything you want to promote or plug there, folks?
The music's put me off. Yeah, we've got the Shield stream again. This coming Saturday at 9 p.m. and that's UK time. We have Ben Thomas on just Saturday just gone, which was a hoot. It was fantastic. It's the first time I've seen Jim there the whole time, which was nice. But yeah, it's going really well. With it's weird because Shane, you think that all this negative press that I've got recently that everything would be collapsing, but actually the subscribers are rolling in. So I'm just going to
Because
drama.
two things are going to happen there. One,
Yeah.
you're going to have people who are like, I totally agree. He's telling it like it is. And two, be like, I hate him. I'm going to subscribe anyway. I want to know what he says. Do you know what I mean? Like because they're like,
It's good to be.
it's just you're living rent free in their head. They'll and then like even if that's not a real account, they'll subscribe on a dummy, which is so pathetic.
Yeah.
But like, hey, look, it's a subscriber.
The funny thing is, though, right, is that I mean, my style of video, it's not like I'm scripting anything and I'm cold and calculated. It is just literally off the dome. So it's just unapologetically my own opinion. And if you don't like it, then that's tough titties. But yeah,
take it
if
away.
anyone could go over there and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated.
Anyone else? I'll add. So on my default YouTube settings, I have to update them, and I'll add just the YouTube channels of everyone on that. So when it uploads, it will automatically be there. So sorry, Harrison, go on.
Yeah, I was just to say, check out mine, Jim and Vita's show, the Geeky Collective, out on Thursday at 8. If you would like, where we talk about video games.
I've also learned the name now, which is good. Geeky Collectors Squad, right?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Well done.
You won't
Actually,
find us. That's close enough.
myself and Megan were watching a few years back. We were watching For All Mankind, and like every time she'd come in, she'd be like, we've had our dinner, we're ready to watch something. She'd always get the name wrong. She called it everything but the name. She was like, "Will we watch Mankind Man thing?" Or she just completely get it wrong. So like she never got it right. It's like, no, it's called For All Mankind. But what about OFAC, Pete?
Yeah.
When are you returning?
We're live Thursday. Aaron and I are live at 9 o'clock this Thursday. So 2 days.
Excellent
time.
stuff.
Yeah.
On Collecting Weekly, it's the Collecting Weekly network.
Correct. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Look, folks, there's a lot of videos gone up there last weekend, so if you haven't got a chance to check them out, kind of getting some good views in them, so greatly appreciated. And we'll be, if anything interesting pops up for the next few days, we'll be making videos. But as of that, we'll be back next week. Thanks very much for watching. Whether you're watching live or the replay, hit the like button, hit subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll see you next week. All right, folks.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.